every morning with truth in our hands. No more silence, we take a stand. For the people who cry for the dreams that fade, we speak for the hearts that justice betrayed. Radio True Media
on FM 103.9.
Radio True Media
on FM 103.9.
Now we voice, now we power. True Media go shine like tower. We no go fear, we go talk. Even if they know I make we talk. True Media Radio on FM 103.9.
Now glory they Friday, not true we they preach. Freedom of speech, now that we they teach.
For so long, we go stand tall. Radio True Media,
one voice for all.
We honor the land, the struggle, the fight. We shine a light in the darkest night, because we believe in hard work and faith. The Sierra Leone way. We hold the line, come what may.
Them one set we more them, but we go shout. Now the poor man voice we they bring out.
Now we alright for know the truth. Now that make we go protect the truth.
Truth began more than neglect anyone.
We are the voice, we are the flame. Truth will rise, they'll know our name. We are the truth and nothing else.
Truth they get, we know they play.
Now for Salon, we declare the way. Tune in every day to
Truth me get radio.
3.9.
Truth me get radio.
3.9. Radio True Media. Radio True Media.
This is Truth Radio, 103.9 FM. We empower the nation.
Mina Yusuf Jallo, the Cowfoot Prince, and you they listen to Truth Radio on 103.9 FM live from Freetown. Natu de las.
Well, me fancy anyway for do what you say no more. Hallelujah.
Truth Media.
Truth
Media.
India.
Truth. Yes, you. Truth Media. Join on Truth Media.
Truth Media.
Say una we dey watch Truth Media.
Me watch.
Una we dey listen to Truth Media.
Now listen June.
Una listen to Truth Media.
Now listen to so media.
No, truth. You don't let the truth there.
Okay, truth.
Una let we dey listen to truth media.
Now listen to media.
Truth media.
To media. Very no bad. Now, sir, anybody, Salomon. Yeah, they live for the people them for do any business for do some. Yeah, they live in the office. They no bad. Any business for do some. Are they prescribe course for make any students them. Anyway, for make or the confusion or the education. Anybody for learner. Anybody for prepare. Any song if for the anybody.
Ayo Nyabole sawo matonya ye pe gbo era we Tonya ye pe gbo era ngatu ayabo ngbe wa to mi na ni FM we Tonya ye pe gbo era ngatu ayabo ngbe wa to mi na ni FM Kamianga tu atonya ye pe gbo era we Anya boda tonya ye mi aloma Tonya ye le mi amome Ya bone jagbe ya le deja ti anya le dwe mi do nyango ngolo tonya ye pe gbo era we Mi atanu isi vena Na bo rabo mi do eva Anya boda je pe gbo rabo mi wa bi do tonya ye pe gbo era Amiaga tole papa goti talo ba pepe ne beda pene gbenugo ma o aye gbo gbe cha wa to mi na ni FM ne ma ya mi bede mo kini mo ya de kini mo ni da ke me e bi lo to me gbo Amiaga pinga Ayo Nyabole sawo matonya ye pe gbo era we Tonya ye pe gbo era ngatu ayabo ngbe wa to mi na ni FM we Tonya ye pe gbo era ngatu ayabo ngbe wa to mi na ni FM Kamianga tu atonya ye pe gbo era we Anya boda tonya ye mi aloma Tonya ye le mi amome Ya bone jagbe ya le deja ti anya le dwe mi do nyango ngolo tonya ye pe gbo era we Mi atanu isi vena Na bo rabo mi do eva Anya boda je pe gbo rabo mi wa bi do tonya ye pe gbo era Amiaga tole papa goti talo ba pepe ne beda pene gbenugo ma o aye gbo gbe cha wa to mi na ni FM ne ma ya mi bede mo kini mo ya de kini mo ni da ke me e bi lo to Ayo Nyabole sawo matonya ye pe gbo era we Tonya ye pe gbo era ngatu ayabo ngbe wa to mi na ni FM we Tonya ye pe gbo era ngatu ayabo ngbe wa to mi na ni FM Kamianga tu atonya ye pe gbo era we Anya boda tonya ye mi aloma Tonya ye le mi amome Nyabone jagbe nyale ngeja ti ya nyale dwe mi do nyango ngolo to nya ye pe gwo bo ela o mi atanu isi vena nambo rabo mi driver nyabora je pe buru rabo mi wa bi do to nya ye pe gwo bo ela Amiaga tole papa go titalo ba papa ne be da pe ne gbe nugo ma o ye gbo gbe cha wa to mi na ni FM ne ma ya mi abede be da mo keni mo ya de keni mo ni da ke za ke me e bi lo to me gbo ka mi aga pinga
Leone is a beautiful country. Leone is a beautiful country. It's beautiful people.
Beautiful country with beautiful people indeed. The land of milk and honey, as Mikoto DJ Bass used to say. Yeah, good morning and welcome. Many thanks to Lala CDB for always reminding us that this is a beautiful country with beautiful people. And yeah, thanks to Lala. I think Lala is celebrating birthday this month. So I see post something about that. But I will check. But good morning and welcome. It's Friday, TGIF. Thank God it's Friday, the 10th day in the month of July 2026. We want to thank God for life. It's the start of the weekend. Weekend people, Friday people, and can be very happy. They can be very lively. You know, tomorrow you ever sleep today, and remember, I said tomorrow you're not going for wake too early for show up in our office and even show up in the devotion. Yeah, so it's rest day. But we want to tell God thank you for life. Alhamdulillah. Tell God thank you that we've got a productive week, very interesting conversations. And last week we talked about married. This week we talk about the cyber law and the need for protect, picking them online as well. Whether we for start the conversation about how do we get minors out from social media and what you as parent need for do for protect you picking. It's been most times sometimes I sit back and watch some of the conversations you can get here. They're very insightful and educative, and myself can learn new things, and I'm sure when I self really listen to we and watch we can learn new things, and that's about it. That's the plan, that's the idea. How do we empower ourselves with information? How they create that understanding, say, there is somewhere you can go and listen and learn something. But thanks for joining us this morning. If you listen to we on radio on FM 103.9, and we partner radio stations them, or you watch we in our Facebook, YouTube, or TikTok, good morning and welcome. Thanks for joining us. It's a blessing as always for sleep and wake, not to you magic, not to you sabi, not to you energy, not to because you smart. God in blessing. So for be grateful and thankful to God for that as always. We for tell God thank you that we there with well body, and pray say God will continue for give you the strength, the energy, and the the forthrightness for continue for do waiting we they do as a people, as a country. We pray say God will make we better people that we sick, people that we get problem. We pray that Allah make them easy for them. We really defend married people who defend good wife, good husband, who get families them. Let Allah make them easy for we. Let Allah make we family, we homes and be a very peaceful place. So I always can say peace of mind is you can get all the money in the world, you can get the finest house, get everything inside it, but if you don't get peace of mind now, your home, it's a place that will be difficult to live. And not just the home, even places like that also how they work. If you know say if you know say anything kind of office, now you then go victimize, now you then go alapa, now you then go treat wrongly, you don't feel happy going there. You don't have job satisfaction. It's just like the home. If you know the way off work, where you gonna house, the power the mommy get for begin question you, usa you pass. They want to know that day, but more than how was your day at work, whether you had a good day, whether you had a bad day at work, peace of mind not there, and happiness not there. You go always want for balance. You go remember, me I can't go house, then you can't go question me. I pray we get peace of mind, we get partners them way. They sorry for we sorry for we self, grow up kids in a healthy environment, and pray say, I got me party celebrating birthday yesterday. The promise we're giving at that, the next birthday go meet I don't marry it, inshallah. We they pray for on this Juma, so they can pray. We they pray for we self, we they pray for all who that they wish good for themselves. We they pray for people that we get problem, let Allah make them easy for them. People that we sick, we pray that Allah go make them easy for them. People that don't die, we pray that God grant them ease with their life. Pray that God give you well body and long life. Let us pray. Join us in prayers this Friday. TGIF, thank God it's Friday. Today don't forget the Groovy Friday. We're going to talk to musicians them in the program. Continue for stay with me. Let's start the devotion with prayers.
Bismillah, salatu salam ala rasulillah. نحمد ونستعين ونستغفر ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا. We recognize Allah as the master, as the provider, and as the greatest of judges. We ask Him for protect we as we don't protect the one them before we. We ask Him for guide we as we don't guide the one day before we. We ask Him for make we stand for the truth as we don't help other people in the past for stand for the truth. We recognize Him, say na in na the master, na in na the giver, na in na the protector, and we will continue to recognize Him until the day we will go meet Him. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار ربنا ظلمنا أنفسنا وإن لم تغفر لنا وترحمنا لنكونن من الخاسرين ربنا أتمم لنا نورنا لا بعد إذ هديتنا إنك لا كنت الوهاب اللهم رب العزة عما يصفون الصلاة والسلام على المرسلين وآخر دعوانا الحمد لله رب العالمين.
May you bless this nation in the mighty name of Jesus Christ. May your glory shine upon this nation in the name of Jesus Christ. May you continue to bring joy, peace, loving heart to each other in the name of Jesus. I pray for love. God, the Bible says, for God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him shall not perish but have everlasting life. Father, I pray that your love go overflow. And I pray, Papa, your blessing go come. You go bless this nation and live afresh with power, with your glory. Thank you, dear Lord. God, you're not God, where the area answer prayers. God, I give you glory, I give you praise. Thank you, Almighty God. May your holy name be glorified. May you be praised, may you be exalted forever. Almighty everlasting Father, the creator of the universe, and the ownership of the world. Lord, I worship you, I glorify you, I adore you, I magnify you. Lord, I bring this nation, Sierra Leone, into your hand when are your handmaid. I ask for your divine blessing. I ask for your protection. I ask, oh God, for forgiveness of sin. I ask, oh dear Lord Father, that you continue to bless this nation. I pray that you bless the economy. You bless the leaders of this nation in the name of Jesus. May you direct them. May you guide them. May you lead them in the mighty name of Jesus. We pray, oh Father God, for every blessing will come from you. Let we receive under this nation in the mighty name of Jesus Christ. We thank you. May you bless the people, oh God. May you bless, oh Father. Cover this nation with the blood of Jesus Christ. In Jesus' mighty holy name, I pray. Amen.
For so long, Papa, do ya we done the pray, so today the time don't come for make you answer. Retire for past be and do. Papa, do ya sorry for it? Because we sense na nonsense if we not get you presence. And if we been get drunk, we for don't fet for we self. But we not able, now you capable for pull whip and this kulala. The power you begin and the press. Do ya we need the pen for done? We done the cry. Do ya just make the rain for dumb? Can't help we laugh, so we go rise. Let we not suffer for the one them where they dwell the country with their hand. We leaders them, please guide them, make them do good things from make we stand for the land where we love, we sweet alone. Oh, we dey pray for Salome, oh Salome. We dey pray for Salome, oh Salome, we Salome. man talk, then they watch we by the eye. Papa do ya pull we pan shame. Now for put some months on we case. Lemon, let's come on now we hey. Do one for we picking them all. Cause if we been get trained, we for don't fetch for we for. Much we know.
Indeed, we're not able, now you capable for pull way pandis kulala. We pray to God, we open trust there to God, and we just pray, say, God continue for make we better people, because me just believe, say, we all get goodness and we get, we bad side, but we can be good people if we choose to, if we believe that we can be good people. We can share love, we can be nice, we can help ourselves, we can get compassion. So wherever we are, we can lead with compassion, we can live with compassion, we can share, the little we have, we get sorry heart, share love, care for other people. That's all we need in this world. That's all we need. There's nothing much you need than for live in peace with yourself and live in peace with people around you. You sleep, a member say, I don't get this pussy what member say, why the member say, I don't do this kind of bad way. If I die today, that person they go get something against me. Well, if it's for good, if you do something, somebody feel slighted, what's not for the good of everybody or yourself, then it's up to the person. But that one way, knowingly, they don't say me, I don't do person bad. Don't wicked person. Sufferer. Some man can say, this will they suffer, they suffer you. Let God not make, you day in that state there. Because live every day like it's your last day. Live it as much as you can. Then Gen Z then can say, you only live once. They call it YOLO, right? Say, you only live once. Just live it that way. Just accept, say, why they go lay down the day so sometime another week, another able grab to myself, another able to go on my job. But why they come on a meals for go so maybe I'll not return. You get hope. Now hope they make you believe say you they return. But live your life, especially with people around you. We will get influence, we will get power, we will get access. And we understand, say people in life say get a lot of people who in life depend on you. So when you take decision, you forget that there at the back of your mind. You title, you this, you that, you riches. It don't mean nothing. Not so people and get for member you for. Now the life same way you touch, the goodness way you do. How much goodness don't mean say pass you give person money. Goodness don't mean say pass you can build this so. I talk now the other day, even smiling to people, accepting that other people and get them for live a dignified life. They deserve it. They're humans just like you. Just as you want goodness for yourself, other people and deserve goodness. Just as how you want let you picking better, other people and want let them picking them better. So if you depend drugs, now you they do kush, now you they count kush, now you they produce kush, you they destroy other people and picking them. I don't know which happiness you get where you sleep. Now you sell tramadol, now you sell 225 and get out I know then say then call rich cake. Now you do all that, now you produce, now you do the rich cake. Which I do then say rich cake, I remember. Then lady then and they trust rich cake na area. And they trust rich cake. You go eat you enjoy, be belful. And say now they get rich cake now other drugs where then young people and they take. Now you involve in that day, you destroy other people and picking them. It doesn't last forever. It must meet you one day. If you don't meet you, go meet your family person. You must feel them. Let God make we better people. Them. Let God answer our prayer. Them. It's Friday, and I wish on this Friday, we will get opportunity for serve, we will get opportunity for stand up for people, for speak up with people. Let we understand, say, we get a role for play for make this country a better place. We all get a part for play for make this country a better place. We cannot just let people do what they want to do. You cannot just watch few people think they own this country, they can do it how they want to do it. We all need for raise a voice. It doesn't mean if now you party in a power or now you party in a opposition. You want kind of power. But for the good of everybody, the good of everything, power doesn't last. You know the last, so we get practical example before we now. Former President Kuma was the most powerful man at this country, and they blocked traffic for him. We one pass. Any side. We all let up spark, we wait, we tin up wait. What's the most popular man, most powerful man, gets power, gets influence. Then they say, well, if they arrest people, then they say, let them go beg the power force. Now the power, let them talk to the power. Now would they discuss about so in Kawan. It's been lived out of country for how many years? Well, let's say not medical, but medical not go take that long day. But Naim, it tells you how power is transient, right? It tells you how the most powerful man can be the person we're not powerful in seconds, in days, in years. Would I ever remember say we go begin discuss for let the government allow former president Kuma for Kaya. Let them drop charges against him. Would I, you know where people and we've been they call a world best trade supremo. I'm not sure anyone we're thinking about that. Think so anybody been to think about Andy, right? But we not for live that way they. We not for live that way. The people and we get power for the seed and as example. Say, then see how they happen. So for make them understand, say you can be powerful today, tomorrow, that power they not deal with you again. The people that we get power can use them any kind way against you. Any kind way. So then you comfort, then you appreciation. I make for build systems. Me not think say we need for begin get a debate and apologize for former President Kuma. If he has a case like any other citizen, he should face the law. We are all equal. That is what they told them. They tell we, right? So we all equal under the law. We person get case, they go through the procedure, the court procedure. But we don't create level. Now we society. Politicians and they use power against themselves. Politicians now then they pardon themselves. Then they take care of themselves. Then care for themselves. The ordinary people go check na Pademba Road. At reports and they where they tell you how many people they na Pademba Road where they wait trial. Then remand. Then don't they na jail for how many years? Nobody no call up them case. Then they no more than they wait. Some for petty minor crimes. They're there. So the system only works for the elite, the most powerful. It doesn't work for the ordinary people. You can suffer. No one cares about you. System shouldn't work that way. We not for abuse power against political opponents. The law we all for be equal under the law. We forget a balance. We forget a balance. We for care for every other citizen. Every other citizen forget fair trial for able to go through the process. You know, the justice, if he commits crime, you know, go through the justice system. If they find and guilty. If they left hand, they left hand. But the point I'm making is power doesn't last forever. It's transient. If you get them today, be careful how you use them. So the other man they get them tomorrow, no go use them against you. Use them in the right way. Not victimize your political opponent. Not abuse them as well. Because tomorrow when you not get them, if you not build the system, the other person they will get them can use them against you. That is why we should build systems. Let we all live in a way where we believe say the system works for us. Not just because I get power, it will work for me. Why the opposition mean a victim? Why I get power, the way the opposition instead a victim. It shouldn't work that way. Pray that God will make them better for we. We get very big bad day today, you know. Well, maybe I go out cake this morning. I go cake out surprise and all. But I want all join me for wish me co-host Nafisa to happy birthday this morning. And yeah, how is it like, you know? I mean, don't celebrate birthday now. Una come and surprise me. How possible celebrate? How is it? I know you're not Gen Z. How is it like? You know, you birthday na special. They do photo shoots, right?
Sure.
Yeah, you see. so how you plan the birthday? You do photo shoots. What you do?
Nah, just snap no more.
So you yesterday somebody they messaged me want me niece in birthday. I think yeah, this weekend. He say need money for go do photo shoots.
Yeah.
So how much you can spend per Nandi? Na boku money, right?
Yeah, it depends to the studios. I go snap and other things they get for pay for makeup. Yeah, nails.
So it comes with a lot of things. You need new year. You need
outfits. You plan your outfits.
Yeah.
Everything.
So you can get like them 4 or 5 outfits and different photos.
Yeah.
So for celebrate birthday, now expensive. Oh, believe foreign Gen Z, they're very very expensive because I imagine how we they celebrate birthday. Oh, well,
yeah.
You know. But yeah, happy birthday and I wish you the very best and pray say you continue for grow with this as we do them together. And thanks for all what you've been doing here and all the support since we started. And the humility and, you know, leadership as well with the show with your other colleague them. And yeah, the future is bright. You are the future of Salon Media and hope say some other day. One day I get for the no more no appear and you see don't one morning pass you know see me no more. We call as you know go ahead with the program. Yeah, but happy birthday. You can continue. Waiting next will take.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mr. Lamonaba. I just want to talk about civic duty this morning before we take the national anthem and pledge. My name again is Nafisa Tola and Kadin, the co-host of the Tooth Morning Devotion. I just want to ask you this question this Friday. What do you do for make Salon a better place? What do you do in your community? What do you do in your society? You to get out in a treat. You smoke na public transport and public places. Or you see picking the one cross na treat. You turn your eye. You help them. What do you do? You know, if you're active on social media, there's this guy wake here, fellow. Mm-hmm. That guy there. Cyril, it acts as a community watch in community. You see how he's so vigilant, with keeping the community clean. And the chronicles of Sambagot and how I can call her. So what do you do as citizen for make Salon a better place? I want to make you go to ponder on that. As we take we national anthem and pledge, when are we commitments to we country? We will get the national anthem and pledge now.
Highly exalt thee when great is the Lord we have for thee, family united, ever we stand, singing like great old native land, we raise apart and our voices that means on the ground, leaves the echo our cry.
Mama village get their rights today? 3 youth leaders are still in prison since the protest against the bulldozer company.
Having heard the argument from both the prosecution and defense, I hereby declare the following. On charges of embezzlement of funds, not guilty.
Hey. Oh, this country.
On damage to community welfare, the defendant is not guilty. This verdict is subject to no appeal.
From 1961, them still not change the plan. Now all thing now we on. Now we forbid the change where we want see. From 1961, with all the dreams and no plans. Now we understand. Say, now we forbid the change where we want see.
Give we road for come true. Now we running out of time. Now they wait for 1, 2. Every other day they get plan B. Red and green promises will not they ever come true. Gay now we Tony wa mulala. Gigi now we pay my way mojala. Now we mini result Alex and Asada. And with the youths and don't understand the matter.
I know you not go believe say. So many good things there for we all. We are not say no to you business. This time we the younger them for involved.
So make we count 1 time. Left the buck could talk and all the bad arts behind. So make we count 1 time. Show them say now we call down sand.
We dey run out of time, so make up your mind.
Now we forbid the change when we want see.
Salon now we all get we roll.
Now we forbid the change when we want see.
If we not let the flow, the thing they go.
Now we forbid the change when we want see.
Salon now we all get we roll.
Now we forbid the change when we want see.
Oh wow, if you know how in the pain. Say somehow, all these years has been the same. And for mommy, no focus on the truth. This from the depth of the heart of a youth. But the mood on this not time we do the right thing. Cause everything they up to you.
Let we left for fets we serve. For Monday we know the fets for we serve. If we only plan now for one go neighbor us for trust. Now we get for pay the debts for we serve. We boku minerals and we for better where we sell them. Now we for Billy Road and we for make sure we not well am. Grab what you compy make you tell them. If we want forget we freedom. Now me and you go get for B Mandela. B Mandela for salon, not to region or party. This country now all my own, not to family property. We go 2 steps forward, we can 10 steps back. Salon for be paradise, not to pass we go na dirty. Okay, you go fix the road, me go fix the light. Other man go plant the rest. Fen water, now we fix the pipe. Billy O's, so we not go want use for sleep tonight. I progress like this, so make the red and the green unite.
So make we count 1 time. Left the buck could talk and all the bad arts behind. So make we count 1 time. Show them say now we call down sand.
We dey run out of time, so make up your mind.
Now we forbid the change when we want see.
Salon now we all get we roll.
Now we forbid the change when we want see.
If we not let the flow, the thing they go.
Now we forbid the change when we want see.
Salon now we all get we roll.
Now we forbid the change when we want see.
We dey run out of time, so make up your mind.
Now we forbid the change when we want see.
Salon now we all get we roll.
Now we forbid the change when we want see.
Indeed, salon now we own. Now we forbid the change where we want for see. You know, as young people, them waiting at the thing where you do, you care about policies, them. You want to know what in parliament they do. You want to know about laws. You know, you demand accountability from your government. You ask questions. Now we forbid the change where you want to see. And also, not forget, say next month we the clock 1 year, and don't forget for follow, share we live. We don't do well with the one that way they share the live. They like, the comment, and also call other people then for follow us. We don't left, 2,000 more people for follow, so we go reach 200,000 people then. So this morning we will call I know say we student alone miss so we call the name. This morning we get Aliu Kamara. Aliu Kamara, good morning. Maliki Dabo, good morning. Amana to Sanusi, good morning. Daike Kuruma, good morning. Kosna Bayo, you know, this woman always there in the comment section. Good morning. We get Osam Conte, good morning. We get Krio Bobo, good morning. We get Ahmed Conte, good morning to you. We get Saltek Sar, good morning. We get John Karim Kali, good morning. We get Amana to Sanusi, Alajiba. We get, you know, the troublesome students, Lamboichi, good morning. We get Aruna Kone, Ebi Kanu, Fode Rahim. Una all good morning and have a lovely day. We get John Karim Kali, Umaru Bundu. We get Mamadou Sise. Una all good morning and have a blessed weekend. We get Mosli, Osam Conte, and so much more. We get a lot of stories today where, you know, we get for can talk about us.
You not tell the people outside the birthday party they how you celebrate the birthday. I see and they wish you happy birthday. So is it the birthday plan?
Una all thank you for the birthday wishes. I appreciate una all so much.
So they will come around, you get for provide food, drink.
Party, no, they make party.
You don't spend all the money for to shoot, you get for make cake. Anyway, thank you so much. Also want for recognize Albert Lansana, Shiba Concept, the brand, and all we student them wait on the day with we. All this while, I'll go through some of the other names them as well. People them way, you know, always every other weekday morning. Now we they start the morning. Now we they end the weekend. Hope so I go get a very, 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 very good weekend. You know, and the weather go be nice. It's we're in the rains already. We are in the rainy season, and we want for recognize on all and thank you for joining us this morning. We can't take some of the stories that we'll get this morning, but somebody mentioned something where I think it's worth talking about. It says civic responsibility should start at home, and I totally agree. Say, you know, the homes are very, very important. We homes are very, very important for train picking them and teach them, waiting them for do, other them for be, how them for you know, show themselves out with and go out in public. It means a lot. And then this year we don't talk about the role of parents them in the lives of them picking them. I don't repeat say I know it's difficult sometimes. The hustle can be tough, but let me not forget we picking them. Spend time with you picking. Check what you picking they do, especially this time when they holiday so. Picking and they holiday, then they home, they know they go school. Even when they go school, sabi you picking in teacher. If you're able to call you picking in teacher and check how is your kid doing, how he doing at school. If you're able to work go inside you picking school and check in progress. If they attend classes, you forget time with you picking. If you know they work weekend, spend time with you picking, checking book, checking bag. If you don't get on phone, check in phone. Know who they interact with, who they impede them. It's very important. If we not do that, it's tough. Society now is very tough. The distraction plenty. The connection and the peer pressure plenty. Social media day. Paddy then they when they meet. Where sometimes you don't come up and your bad life. It come. When I see how police be arrested, they school picking them and they charge them go court. Spend some time in the lives of your kid. Teach them how for clean. Teach them say not to wear dirty na treat, not to wear dirty na pala safe. If you begin see you they clean you pala, you see you get dustbin at home, wallahi, they grow up with Dandy. Let's take some stories them this morning. We get some stories them we on yesterday. I just want to recognize also Florence Lily Makata. Good morning and thanks for joining us. Albert Ia Bondu, Kenneth Karimo as well, and Abdul Conte, Mansari Papayo, Daike Koma, Alita and Sukata, good morning. Good morning. Hope you do fine. And I still look forward for the visit to the Truth Garden. You know, I still look forward to that. Suma Abdullah, good morning. Good morning, everyone. And Nafisa to the people and they wish you happy birthday. I tell you, ever play the stories quickly and see some of the stories them we run yesterday. The Center for Accountability and Rule of Law, Carl, they call on the President Bio, he say for probe some investigation into NACIT for safeguard retiree and benefits them. So there is this story will run. Remember, we get an interview with the Minister of Employment, Labour and Social Security, Narado Soare. We talk about the NACIT project them and investment the way say no they do well. So Carl pick up land there, there is concern because their concern is if a number of people in retire today, it go difficult for the money they for pay them the benefits. But NACIT, we reach out to NACIT and NACIT say, no, then get project them where they work well, then get things them where they go on well, and there are things them we get challenges, but they're working on it. But we get for try for get this conversation here, get NACIT as well, for can explain to the public how safe the money they. It's important. It's important, but people and they don't they save now this place until and they 5 years for retire, 2 years for retire, 3 years for retire. They need to know how safe the money they. Parliament also yesterday sworn a new member of Parliament for replace Honorable Lucinda Kelly. Remember, there's a female member of Parliament we been died. So you know with the PR system now, they don't need for conduct by election again, and just they go through the list. So the list. The lot fall on another woman. I'm very happy that another woman they replace the Kana Parliament following the death of another woman. It's good that we able to maintain the number of women in our Parliament. So them been sworn in yesterday. The political parties Regulation Commission PPRC don't give a directive to the main opposition APC for publish the candidate list and declare unopposed winners. The member of Parliament and also presidential flag bearer aspirant Honorable Timbo being rights to PPRC for some interpretation and the publication of the candidate list. So the party don't confirm that and then say then go do that as then they go about for announce the date for the constituency election. Nafisato, I think we get other stories, right?
Yes, most of them. One of the story they will get today now, with a video report we get for can play. We get for do with a particular topic to be missing. You know that story they be spark a lot of talk online because beaucoup people then get culture shock. Some man they laugh, some man they see as something way funny, and so many other things. Then, but for the person way you know in cat or in pet loss. Now something very important to them. We'll get that video there now where I put together yesterday, a report where I put together yesterday after I get an interview with the owner of this popular cat where they call Gizmo.
In the afternoon hours of June 30, Gizmo, a tubby cat we belong to Andrew Osborne, a resident na the British High Commission na Sporwood Freeton, been go missing. Gizmo don't go missing for 1 week now. The owner, Andrew Osborne, say he don't get Gizmo for 3.5 years now.
Hi, I'm Andrew Osborne. I'm the owner of Gizmo, the tabby cat, who's now missing. So we've had Gizmo for about 3.5 years. We got him as a little kitten in Zambia, and then we brought him to Sierra Leone. Gizmo's been missing for about a week now. He went missing on the afternoon of the 30th of June.
And he say the puss curious and he like for explore.
He's a very inquisitive cat. He's a bit of an adventurer, and he does like to go and investigate places. And we're concerned that he might have become shut in and he can't get out.
So he talk to people around the area for check and compound them for Gizmo, as the puss mean a lot to him and him with, and they miss him and hope for his safe return.
What I would like to say to people is I would really be grateful if you would search your houses, your sheds, your outbuildings. If you happen to have picked up Gizmo, he is again a very friendly cat, and we'd be so grateful if he could come home to my wife and I, who dearly miss him, as does his sister, who's spending a lot of time sitting outside just calling out for him.
The reward for this puss we lost now 3,000 new leons. And Andrew say the reward now genuine one. And he look forward for get Gizmo back and go glad he forget the reward so he go get the puss back safe. He say anybody will see Gizmo for call the number na the poster. For Truth Media, Nafisa Tolanka din the report.
Many thanks to Nafisa too. So, you know, we get a conversation on this story, right?
Yeah.
I was like, the way people and they react,
To the
they
story.
show the culture shock, right?
Yes,
the difference in
difference in
culture.
culture.
How Andrew is so concerned about in pets and how society we think say it's not a serious business.
Yes,
you know,
so
people
many
and they
people, they laugh
where they eat
about
puss safe. Like a kissy to it, the man and they go catch puss and put her inside bag. And kill her and they eat puss. How doing this story, I'm sure you must talk to community people. And what's at the reaction? What do you learn from them?
Okay, so all the people there around they laugh. That they say they don't barbecue the puss, they don't eat whilst know the weight man, the one that will get the puss. Them actually they mourn, them depressed right now as I speak. They say woman depressed, they don't cry for the puss. The puss even gets your other sister puss where if they miss them. And so much more. And community people they were talk to, like they all they laugh, that pussy they don't eat and this, that. And even online, when this poster first come online, so many people they make fun about her. Somebody they see the reward as something big.
Yeah.
Say 3,000 a big space. Now some man is salary. And the man like willing for give that money there for make he get him pushed back. There, if you listen or watch, you see Gizmo. And for make sure say Gizmo go back now also in family and you go get the reward when a genuine one.
Yeah. You know, now two things may learn. Actually, the other part of this is now how, you know, we culture, they look at pets, how we, and how somebody like Andrew, you know, people that are the Western world, I could say, care for the pets and care for life generally.
Animals.
You know, for we it's normal. For you puss loss, you chicken loss, you fall, you dog loss, you know, and yeah. So if you see Gizmo, you get 3,000 reward where then I don't no more because you know they say the puss in sister they miss them. You know, instead in wife they miss them now them pets they know see we don't deal with them. Now like you know I know people that we get dog we're so attached to the dog, you know, they're so attached to that you know if he lost or he died then go feel one carry. So the story is real. You know, interview Andrew and Andrew they ask please if you see Gizmo the number there na the screen you go call them na the story then you can go to the British High Commission, right?
Yes, you can go there, meet the security them.
Yes, you get 3,000. Yeah, it's interesting. But let's talk football a little bit. The Australian Premier League, they come to an end. Bo Rangers already don't win the league, but team then they struggle for not relegate. You know, team then they Lower FC don't already relegate, but you get other clubs where they struggle for move away from relegation. Let's take this update from a sports reporter, Nene Fofana. We'll come back shortly.
The 2025-2026 Leone Premier League season don't almost come to an end, with only one game left for each team. Bo Rangers don't already win the league, and this is their fourth title inside 5 seasons. Star Sports Academy will not be inside the fifth position last season because of their good performance. Don't book them space now the second position of the league. But the real battle now the relegation zone ide. Out of 4 teams we get for relegate, 2 don't confirm already. Freetown City FC, just like last season, finished 18 at the league table. After Lower FC then 4-0 defeat to Star Sports Academy, then safe don't go down. But the Monsters and Mighty Blackpool then set more safe it. They need for win the last match them. Mighty Blackpool get for face the champions Bo Rangers, while the Monsters get for face by Boe Warriors. 16th place Abacha City will get 36 points after then defeat Bo Rangers 2-0. need for win the next match against 8th place FC Cologne. Same as 15th place Lifa FC, we get 37 points, need for win the next game against 4th place Old Edwardians, with the hope say Mighty Blackpool and Diamond Stars for drop points. This season Leone Premier League, now one way Boko people then get for member, not only for the dramatic results, the intensity, or the performance from the teams there, not for talk about the beautiful culture, but also because now 4 teams get for relegate and now only 2 teams get for come up. We mean say the 2026-2027 Leone Premier League now 16 teams then get for compete. For Truth Sport, me and Nene Fofana the report.
Plenty thanks to Nene Fofana for that update today. We next story we'll can move from sports now to the Well of Parliament. Yesterday we talked a lot about Parliament, and we see the live broadcast them and the sitting will happen. We will get a report from Parliament from a parliamentary reporter, Kelfala Kagu.
As you know, we are a power deficient country. And we've been a power deficient country for a long time. And one of the renewable and reliable forms of energy that we have in the world, not only in Sierra Leone, is hydropower, where we use the power of water to generate electricity. As we speak, we only have one large hydropower project in Sierra Leone, and I think members know of the Bumbuna hydro project, the Bumbuna power project. So this opportunity gives us, this project gives us the opportunity to bring to life another hydro project, which will provide energy not only for people, but also for mining companies near and around the Kono area and the rest of Sierra Leone. So the amendment agreement is really making sure that this comes to life and provides power to our people. The main amendment that we're talking about is that Nokoko Resources Limited was the original developer, but they have now given that power and resource to Odhav Power and Minerals Sierra Leone Limited. Another amendment.
This is an amendment agreement. So the parents agreement with us in this house. And the implementation date for the parents agreement was 2023. So 2 years after the implementation date, we are here again to amend the agreement. I am sure as of now we should be debating on the implementation instead of amending the agreement. Let me go through what the amendment seeks. Of course, this agreement is between the government of Sierra Leone through the Ministry of Finance and Energy and the Odhav Power and Minerals Limited, formerly Nokoko Resources Limited. This is seeking to amend an agreement which was to be implemented in 2023. And primarily, the amendment reversed the project capacity, strengthen the investor protection, and establish project monitoring arrangements. But before we go further, Mr. Speaker, there are questions we should ask. Or even before the questions, when Parliament is amending an agreement, we should ensure that we have the parents' agreement distributed to members of Parliament for the sake of transparency, so that they will be able to know what's the intention of the amendment. Why are the clauses amended? You can't be able to make comparative analysis between the parent agreement that was passed in this house and the amendment. We must ask the minister certain questions that seeks to make clarity on why the amendment. As members of parliament, our responsibility is not just to dance to whatever is brought to this house, but to ensure that we do due diligence, proper investigations to prevent a reoccurrence of why we are doing this amendment. If we don't do, it is highly likely that they may come with it again for another amendment. So firstly, Mr. Speaker, honorable members, as members of parliament, we should know why was it considered necessary to amend the original 2023 implementation agreement after 2 years. Why is it, and that is an explanation we have not had from the minister. Why are we amending? What happened to the original, to the parent agreement that was passed in this house?
That's now Honorable Abdul Kagbo. Yesterday, so there was disagreement for the provision of energy, some solar energy, I do, or with a company. But I listened to Parliament yesterday. I followed Parliament yesterday fully, and there was this conversation, points where Honorable Abdul Kagbo been raised concern about a company where just pass an agreement with is coming with they're coming with the agreement again for an amendment, and he was asking what thing they don't do 2 years ago we then pass the same kind of agreement and give them some waivers. I know the leader of government business, Honorable Matthew Nima, been come and explain, say there were other documents them way they explain what thing they don't do. But one of the points that we raised yesterday, we make some sense to me, is about how companies then they come, then they get waivers, then they get agreement where they go through parliament, they give them waivers, and after some years, they have nothing to show. Then they use them waiver, then they do what they want to do, maybe come in with goods them and people and the way they abuse them. And he referenced the audit reports. Now, where the audit report don't highlight several times about how waivers are being abused now with system. And the point where been they make is now Parliament forgets a system who say anybody who been don't get agreement, they don't give waiver, you go, you come back, you want amendment. If you're able to show what you don't do in 10 years and day where you've been getting waiver and they don't give waiver, you don't get an agreement, we don't go through parliament. And it's very important, not a rocket science, we all know. There are reports where clearly they show say there are people in the system, companies them, people who don't connive with companies them for abuse waivers. Who call them personal goods them, abuse the system, just abuse the system for them benefits. Yesterday the Minister of Energy, and I want to say, I don't know, I will not speak for all of Freetown and every other area. I think the electricity supply to some extent, now we on Sire don't improve better than it was where they go days without light. We get light now, and even at home for almost a week, over a week now, they sleep and wake and light. So there seems to be, I think the water don't come more na bumbuna. I know there are areas, mean say they say they don't fix light problem or no. I know there are areas, I'm sure there are people who get challenged, we get concerned. Even yesterday, Honorable Weata Songa from Kailao was raising serious concern about how lights not they Kailao, and then the challenge everything gets. Other MPs them from the communities them been they raise concern as well. But yeah, hopefully we'll find time for get the Minister of Energy now for look at some updates on the lights, waiting and on they do, and waiting at the project them where they on as well. We'll take another story, don't they bring to the attention of you building. But before we go you building, Simon, I want to show the report on, I want to remind SLRA every day. I know we guests don't come, one of the guests don't come, they join and pretty soon. But I want to show the railway line bridge video. we just want to take this opportunity for remind SLRSA, Road Maintenance Fund, if they're involved in this, the National Disaster Management Agency, and whoever responsible for no say the old railway line bridge there in a very, 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 very bad condition. We need for pay attention to it. We don't need for wait to say something happen. Shall just show that report there quickly?
The old railway line bridge, where at St. John axis, don't sound like one-time bomb from the early 1990s. This bridge don't they serve as one important route where all man they use for cross go to St. John, another important area there. Today, this same bridge don't they cause boku worry because in condition they bad by the day. Every day, school picking them, Okada rider, and trader themselves can pass na this bridge, but the bridge don't hold. The structure self don't weak, and plenty parts don't broke. This don't make plenty citizens them. They afraid say, if authorities do not take action quick, serious accidents go happen around this community. People where they live around this community, they continue for call on the Salone Roads Authority and the government of Salone for intervene urgently as the bridge don't turn to danger, and that government need for rehabilitate this bridge before disaster happen. In fact, most the way people build around this bridge don't they collapse. Also, people the way they live around this community don't turn this bridge to dirty box as dirty don't flop under the bridge. As the condition of the old railway line bridge they continue for worsen, the call for immediate action they grow stronger. The question now, how long citizens then go continue for risk their life every day before authorities then decide for act? Plenty Salone people then they hope say this one is going to lead to quick intervention before disaster happen. For Truth Media, Mina Andrew Chopele.
Many thanks to Andrew for that report. So they remind SLRSA, Road Maintenance Fund, the National Disaster Management Agency, please do not wait until something happen. We can go rehabilitate or reinforce the bridge and help. You see, waiting to happen to the bridge. Please, we can do something. We shouldn't wait. Look the condition of the bridge safe. It's a free tongue, bruh. Yeah, God. Anyway, we go you building. We don't necessarily pay attention to you building. We think say you building needs to be clean up, and maybe colleague David have been go work a day and puts this reports together.
This na UU building, one of the biggest government buildings them na Freetown. I have plenty ministry and government departments and they work with hundreds of civil servants and citizens them where they go there every day for see government service. But as we enter the building, the condition of the entrance and the passage where they go na the lift they raise concerns. The area not look well maintained and they don't make plenty people they ask if enough attention they go for maintain this important public building. Now different corner them inside the compound, we see boku doti, refuse, and other waste them we don't pack there. The surroundings don't look clean, and some area than the show say it need more sanitation maintenance and more attention. Now the railway line entrance, thick grass they don't cover big parts of the area. The overgrowth bush them, they affect how the place they look, and it add to concerns them about the general maintenance of the government complex. As one building where represents government administration, plenty citizens then believe say UU building for set example for cleanliness and proper maintenance. Clean environments, not just for make place fine, but it protects public health and creates better working environment for staff and visitors them. UU building, na same way so home, so the Ministry of Health. As concerns them, they continue for come up. Plenty people they hope the authorities then will take practical steps for improve the sanitation and the overall condition of UU building. For Truth Media, Mina Davida Spain Solomon.
Many thanks to Davida. We say for good do fellow by UU building. They remind you building. People are waiting. We need for clean up UU building. We should clean. UU building should be an example of how public space and for the public offices, for clean them up. We dey remind una every other day, wherever they go work at every other time, we see if whether they improve or things still lay the same way. We need for take action. One of the things that they do, we say when they sit on animal talk, we know they play with part. We don't adopt the side before we are. There is some nice, space before we are plant trees and plant there. We meet them now, but we said don't adopt this side. We man we garden now, aruna clean this place. We don't clean the grass and be no eye. Not our responsibility. This is not our responsibility. But a part of we on CSR now. So they proudly show. So when they talk no more about what they do. So we self don't clean it out. We don't clean up to the roundabout. We don't clean the. So if you self in an area you see say the people are very responsible, not they take action, you can go around and help and clean it. I'm sure it won't cost too much for let you take action and clean it. This place very nice. I can say from Wilberforce take go up President Lodge, and if we take care of this place, it will be one of the nice places we'll get. And now the president day, now the president day. I see them they can do more in front of the president in place as well, and they clean day. That's very nice. So we have take the responsibility. We people for cut the grass in this place and clean out. We look at ways maybe you can plant carpet grass this and see how we go and how we go. We adopt this place and maintain them as we own part of we own corporate social responsibility and ensuring say outside we office there as long as we're there around there we keep them clean. We watch over them and make sure say the environment is tidy. So anybody will come around go see and clean. But you see the clean how we clean this now the woman that we can clean in the morning. Then they sweep this area every other morning. Very up, go up. Then they sweep every morning. I see them every other morning. Then they do this. So we self now we responsibility. So una say you building una the workman them, una can come out one day. If the one the way responsible not come, una self clean the place because una the work. We take a quick commercial break. We come back shortly. We can talk to we first guest this morning from the Leone Bar Association. One of the lawyer them, we want to be the directors of the Leone Bar Association. Continue for stay with we. We'll get birthday party today. Maybe before they end this program, we'll get information about how the party they go, whether cake go there for cut, or whether soft drink go there, or even food safe. Chicken town day and. The restaurant and they plenty. You can just maybe Nafisa to go order some food before the day end. But we'll take a quick commercial break. We'll come back shortly. Continue for stay with you.
Are you tired of waiting in long lines at the bank? Say hello to Omnilite, your ultimate banking solution from EcoBank. With Omnilite, managing your finances has never been easier. Here's why. Omnilite allows you to enjoy easy access to your account information across multiple countries. Monitor your accounts in real time from the comfort of your home or office. Rest assured with Omnilite, all your online transactions are guaranteed secure. Do you need to transfer funds? No problem. Whether it's domestic or international, Omnilite has got you covered. Make multiple payments effortlessly with our convenient multiple transfer service. And paying bills is a breeze with Quick Bill Pay. Plus, schedule future payments hassle-free with standing order. Want a checkbook? Just request it on Omnilite and it'll be delivered to your doorstep within 10 working days. Experience the convenience and efficiency of Omnilite today. Visit us online or at your nearest EcoBank branch to learn more. A better way, a better Africa.
When starting your day, getting fit is the first step. When the hustle starts, nothing should stall you. When it's time to plan your future, saving should be easy. When you're ready to expand, no room for excuses. When your child needs relief, waiting isn't an option. And if it's you asking, no isn't an answer. Because for us, when it comes to banking, It's all about you.
The Sierra Leone Bar Association stands at an important moment in its history. Our profession is growing, the expectations of members are changing, and the demands placed upon the bar has never been greater. The bar must remain a fearless defender of the rule of law and constitutional governance. At the same time, it must become more responsive to the needs of its members, more accessible across the country, more transparent in its operation, and more prepared for the future. My vision is simple: a united, professional, accountable, and modern bar association that serves its members with excellence while remaining a respected voice on matters of justice and national importance. The current memorandum and articles of association has served lawyers for many years. However, recent disputes concerning membership rights, electoral procedures, and administrative processes demonstrates that significant reforms is now necessary. To achieve this, my executive will establish a committee to lead consultations among legal practitioners and move out a blueprint on the reform of the internal process of the bar, which includes a review of the memorandum and articles of association. The committee will also comprise senior members of the profession, young lawyers, representatives from all regions, senior practitioners, corporate and private practitioners. The committee will also be responsible for developing and administering a clear electoral framework. All electoral rules, eligibility criteria, nomination procedures, and timelines will be clearly defined, published well in time, and applied consistently to ensure transparency, fairness, and confidence in electoral processes. Colleagues all, my agenda is not merely a political statement. It is a covenant with every member of the bar and with the citizens we collectively serve. It is a promise of transformative, principled, and accountable leadership. I invite every member of the Bar Association to join me in building a bar worthy of the trust our mission placed in us. Together, we are stronger.
Exactly. Yeah, Central boy. We didn't at the house like Toa. Bill I'm from scratch like Noah. Even though I don't know her. Follow Uda Sabi road, make you baby fasten behind me like a toa. Above the game, just observing all the drama. Rappers look up to me like I'm Victor Weminyama. I get big ego and I not believe in karma. Only thing where they go around and come around. Now this 17-inch Yokohama. I dey up like Leicester. Me last one, not just the first semester. They already know I got something big coming, so they say it's in the third trimester. I switch the flow like a sound selector. Good girl want on the pressure. The girl say like man we get power, so I charge her at the wall like Tesla. If they don't know what you dey do, a man them must suppose. Not able to do a man you do, a man them must suppose. But if you see how I can bust the shows, then you go no say need no day for juxtapose. But watch you bra, watch you bobo. Me not king na me city and the city where you come up. They not able to retire me, so now then the feds for space are the least of the one that will inspire me. Mirror mirror on the wall, who that bad pass? I really short, but it weak like back pass. Who that laugh first? Who that laugh last? Who that hop on the beats left empty? Kakas. Call me name if you want some more. Show up and make it rain and pour. This summer I'm back on tour. I'm live in London, September 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Orange Maxis gets flexible data and voice plans them we go fit you lifestyle. Try the Colat Mini for just 70 Leone and get 2.5 Mbps speed for 7 days. You can need data anytime. Your bundle they give you fast internet anytime you day. For you can prefer customized plan. Your own bundle they make you select the exact data and voice package where you need. Find the best data and voice option now on Maxit. Download the app and stay connected.
Orange.
Welcome back. This is the Truth Morning Devotion. One man just message me, Donald. He saying if they adopt, they try to adopt somewhere around in place, you know. We all can play with part. Yeah, I know it's tough. we get cultural differences with mindset that the government responsible for clean everywhere. Not the responsibility, a council responsibility actually. But na council get the woman the way they clean. But na council for ensure say them cut grass and all. But we all can do them. Usai the one the way responsible not do them. Hopefully, with time, then go understand the responsibility and do. I will not go just abandon and so now like you home. Say because you picking for sweep today, you know sweep today, you left the dirty today to my left and the back, a pile the say the place continue for dirty. Yeah, as a parent or as somebody we get the home for take responsibility. Yeah, they very close to we. So we said to adopt this area. We go ensure say as long as we there, we keep and clean whatever little it go cost we until the one that we responsible get the awareness and know say na the responsibility and continue for do am. So you self think about how you in an area just like how women Cyril they do na Samba Gota. Nafisa to call and the Samba Gota Chronicle. You know, is fighting people not for to it or there for keep they clean. You say can do an area and your community. So adopt something right way you do for salon and do them the right way because now we no more go change this country. But they can talk about the law, the bar, they can talk my lawyer party them, I can always tell and say, then they give you tough time. For interpret then you M&A. You know, me na sludge member working go sludge meeting where we the one that will not sabi the law, working one interpret, then Joseph Ibenda Kapua them, Musa Mewa them, then grab for talk, we they sit down soundful and listen to them. Because then sabi the law, and then they interpret what's in the document say. But I don't get lawyer then everybody gets your interpretation of what's in the M&A say, how for handle. But today they can talk to one of the aspirants them for the public relations officer position of the Leone Bar Association. That woman, I think we allow woman and for lead. I don't tell me man then a sludge say next sludge president should be a woman or forgive a woman. I get Ebun Tengbe waited with me at the studio this morning. And with yesterday I've been get commander. We can talk about in aspiration, but as well, you know, waiting the AGM and election mean for the Leone Bar Association. Good morning, Ebun, and welcome.
Thank you so much, Namrana. We don't make this platform available for we. Good morning and good morning, Nafisa, and I take this opportunity for wish you a happy birthday.
Yeah.
I
say give you cake.
Merriment to get for this or something. I go patient small.
Yeah.
But as you say, I aspire for be the next PRO of the bar. And this they come at a very critical time where the bar need a voice, where they go able to trust, and the public go there in a position for interface with the bar for so many of the good initiatives them where the bar they in place for. Whilst we are a members organization, we are a professional body for we the lawyers them, we also get a duty to the public and for whole government and other public institutions them accountable. So I believe say me aspiration as PRO, it's not just about me. It's about the values them where the bar stand for, the reason why the Sierra Leone Bar Association was created so many years ago, and the point where we did now we want to have a bar that we are proud of.
What are them values and they?
You talk just now about the M&A, and as you said, they can give documents yesterday. Me no one can add by the documents them. For begin with, the Bar Association was created for protect the rule of law. You know, justice is an important part of society. We all want justice. We want to make things be done a right way. And as lawyers them, now we tin up now the forward side justice day for make sure say the right thing be done. In governance, we have to keep people accountable. We have to make sure say people that we don't talk say then they do something then do them. The bar is there for make sure say Sierra Leone is performing as it should be as a nation. Sometimes we even go out there, we sign wonderful treaties them. We come back, we not implement them. But now we the lawyers and now we sabi the law. Now we for able say papa government, mama government, na so for do and na so for make them. And amongst ourselves, we have important issues where they affect we as lawyers. With welfare, they at stake. We get aspirations. We want to grow as professionals. We want to build with expertise. The bad day for make sure say lawyers are good and they are performing at the highest possible level. We then a country where we get deficiency in terms of access of justice to access to justice. The ministry they try, the different institutions and they do their own bit. But as lawyers, we need for bridge the gap. Not to all tell no more for spend money. We get for begin think about pro bono. Lots of lawyers they do pro bono activities. So let we imagine if they go na area them, especially in the remote areas them, magistrates not they judge not they would have forbid them magistrates. Now we the lawyers them. So as a bar, these are the kinds of things we have to be thinking about. And to be very honest, we don't get successive executives. Then we don't deliver on some of their
including
initiatives.
the Tuma Jabi's executive.
Well, I see them put out a flyer for say they want for secure the gains. Me are very curious for see them gains them because me own small understanding what I get. It's about you get for get specific goals. They have to be measurable. They have to be achievable. It will be tangible. You know, we'll say, for example, one of the first gains where I see them put, they say them then secure social welfare through pension scheme for lawyers. But I think say I go struggle. How many lawyers are even beneficiaries of that scheme? Almost lawyers they don't register safe, and I don't think say reach 40.
But if they come with the efforts, the initiative, the idea, it's the responsibility of lawyers, people like you to sign up, right?
I mean,
I think it's a worthwhile initiative.
No. I think it's an initiative where we don't in existence in the creation of the NACIT Act itself. Private pension schemes and they.
Yeah.
But if you are saying you bring something for lawyers, it has to be something one where the lawyers then get a buy into. I mean, before you they take decision on behalf of a membership, you have to consult them. You get to understand what are their welfare needs and whose solution go able meet their needs and they. But if you come up with something where people are not registered, people are not contributing to, then you ask yourself what are the relevance of what you do? Because as a leader, you're a problem solver. You cannot have one size fits all solutions to every problem. You have to be innovative, you have to be creative, and you get to listen to your members. Other against the where they see them they talk about, they say then they elevate the bar. In fact, then they build structure for the bar. I mean, let's be. I go borrow the words of my colleague Weka yesterday for say we need for be honest with ourselves. Let people therefore lie to themselves. The Bar Association has been in existence for so long. You want to say no executive no don't count that idea there?
For bill? But
for bill?
There is a property now where the bar gets, right? A land.
The Bar has had a land since 2017.
Okay, who side this?
Nabelia Park.
Yeah.
Nice piece of land, completely fenced. In fact, that executive goes as far as forget a fundraising committee for building projects for that place there. But the thing about leadership and governance is there has to be continuity. Now, salon we can say, one government they start something fine. Then the other government guy scrapper, it starts other things. So we know they see that sustainability. But the bar has a land. The bar has a property. We don't get no issue. Not to the why we don't go put hand per now. Why can't we build on what successive executives have done? So me, I get a lot of questions them about them so-called gains.
So in your estimation, you know, if you evaluate the Tuma Jabi-led executive, you know sound like they've done enough for the bar during my tenure. If they run again for being president?
To begin with, me a person, I all bomb the bar. You understand? I'm a proud member of the Bar Association. So if somebody is in a leadership position, there are certain standards that are expected of you. Yeah. The Bar not so funny association. You have very sound and serious-minded individuals. So not so for pull flyer or campaign slogan. What have you done? The average lawyer don't feel the impact of your administration For example, if you dey say you don't build strong ties with the judiciary, in what way? That lawyer wey dey go na that magistrate court, e feel like say in case they move fast, e feel like say they're in a conducive environment for doing work as a lawyer. We've had previous executives who don't even go to the point, they don't even join hand with the judiciary for renovate courtrooms. So what is the impact? That lawyer where they practice Nakono or Makeni, you see Martina Bendwick-Benda don't take steps for even engage them before in tenure. Have they felt the impact of your stewardship? The initiatives that you say, okay, you come with a scholarship scheme, you do a workshop for lawyers, them who we are invited.
When I get ID card now, I see the executive share me, the PRO yesterday share me. When I get IDs now, we're not for the first time, right? Or not been only get ID card.
Lamana, it's unfortunate. Say recently the bar has been met with some interesting controversies, but I show you say the bar not so funny organization. We not so funny association. We've had ID cards as far back as 2017, 2018. I have served in previous executives, by the way, so I'm very familiar with what's in the bar. And I'm very interested in the business of the bar. I don't serve as assistant treasurer as far back as 2018 to 2019. I serve as treasurer 2019 to 2020. We've had ID cards upon ID cards. We don't get in the way past ID card. For less somebody can now at this dying minute and say, they do ID cards. I mean, come on. I think say Sierra Leone self, we don't progress past empty card with an ID card. We get biometric now. We get NIN. So I think say waiting for don't take the bar to that next level is how are we collaborating with NCRA for make sure say lawyers then get the ID cards and get NIN. In fact, if I can go back a few years, there's an executive, we don't do that day, where then bring NCRA Canada courtroom, by the way, and had lawyers, because everybody gets busy schedules. They might not get the time for going to the office. They brought lawyers to the courtroom, then bring NCRA, then be getting camera, then take we biometric, we snap pictures and all of that day. So for me, I think it's important for you build an institution instead of you come up with initiatives when are just political
I see in your t-shirts that's Martina.
Yes.
The presidential aspirant, right?
Yes.
Are you aligning with her in a camp?
If the camera can just zoom in on the beautiful t-shirts where I get on, you will see it gets writings them one bar, one voice, and one commitment to the rule of law. These are not just empty catchphrases. This they speak to the values where Martina Bendwick-Benda possess, and it don't highlight in vision, in manifesto, and it pull the videos them because it want address people, it want talk to people them. For say this is what I believe in, this is what I stand for, and this is what I will do. Now I align 100% with them values them. Unity now the profession is important because as colleagues we have to come together, we have to talk to one another, we for able for rakpala amongst ourselves in the profession, we collegiality for day. The bar sweet, the bar be sweet. So we need to go back to that.
So you're running under the ticket or on the same ticket with Martina?
Where you watch we emanate and how we don't use for run elections. Each position is nominated and voted for individually. So not so like the single undertaking, we say all now one taking. But I am not only aligned by the candidacy, I'm not only aligned with the candidacy of Martina Bendwick-Benda, I am inspired by it. So I will gladly say I am running alongside her. In the unlikely event, very unlikely, that Martina not successful, I'm afraid for talk herself because the tongue will get power. I am successful, I will serve the bar because I'm running in service of the bar because I believe say we all get role for play and we need for put an honor this way association here.
You get trust in the process so far? Because I see before the election, there were concerns about, payment of fees, registering after you don't pay. And I asked Commander yesterday, he was very clear that they allow the one who been pay, we meet the deadline. No other person not go come again. We see letters them from NIB, we see the Attorney General as well. You get trust in the system?
Lamana, I think say it's important we listen when people then they talk. My colleague was here yesterday and he made some very serious remarks. He talked about how the Madam Tuma they be magnanimous for allow people them for participate by election. All people are not serious, they wait until the last minute for register, even no notice we don't come out. My understanding is when you are leading people, you're serving them and you want to include people, you understand? You go as a leader of a members association now for encourage participation, not so for exclude people them, not so for disenfranchise people them. And the reality is we are professionals and we have to respect one another, yeah? You will not have colleagues standing in the sun, waiting to pay their subscription, and then you get treasurer, we don't disappear like saying a magician. We should be in a position where we encourage participation. We've had too much controversy surrounding what is a simple process. There is established practice. Now when they come on air, colleagues and they come on air, they say, oh, the M&A not say this, the M&A not clear. But that M&A will be done, they use all this while we know they get the issue there.
But you agree say, in need for be reviewed, especially at some point you say certain things and they not clear interpretation different from who that ever they na power, who that not they lead the bar?
Of course, it's always important for you go back and see how you can make a document better. But behind that document, that we'll get what we can call the spirit of the law. Beyond the letter of the law, there is the spirit of the law for say, now this the law seek for achieve. This M&A seek for bring lawyers together. How can you use that same M&A for exclude lawyers, for disenfranchise them? I have served the bar. People pay their subscription. You come to the secretariat, then they give you receipts, but you don't need lawyer for write receipts. But why do we have staff at the secretariat? It's because we have to focus on building very strong institutions. We don't need for bring we institutions, and now we have elections. Me now one of the people them we don't write letter to NIB concerning the issues surrounding not just the elections by day, but the governance of the executive. We even have a matter in court concerning this thing conduct here. And
so now they go into this election with some confusion and controversy.
I go invite the current executive for take steps for make sure say they make the processes very clear.
You get doubts in the process?
My colleague Kaya yesterday and he say everybody will pay subscription as per the notice where they issue this year go participate. At some point, then begin come up with this a fully paid up member without arrears. There's nothing like that in the M&A.
So if then go according to within the M&A say, anybody will get arrear, including Martina, not for even able for contest. You say, but then they waive down there.
That is misleading, and I bet it's ludicrous. The M&A not talk anything about that. It's a fully paid up member, and what to make you fully paid up? Now you pay the full subscription. Then not be say some man pay half, he left half.
So if you get arrears, if you not count,
the M&A not talk anything about arrears. What in the M&A say is, if you not pay your subscription, you are considered to be in default and then they fine you for that. Not talk nothing for say then they exclude you. But where you get your business, you are let people then can they not to so. I mean that is my own assumption because if then say then they call M&A, yesterday talk say we have about 900 lawyers. You go book small hall na Lungi. Where you see people then can register, now you panic, you say, I not go do pass to go find bigger space na been to money. But how can you think like that as a leader? Are they expecting you will make your business, you go popularize them, you go invite people then for camp for car attend, but then call conference na Lunge, they don't make provision for say boss being for people then across. we're thinking about how to encourage participation. So going into the election process itself, I have some questions, but we will continue for ask them questions. And Emma also they call colleagues them for ask them questions and hold them accountable. Because the reality is they are working for us.
You're going into this election with doubts about the process, transparency as well?
Yes, because when you go into election, first you follow the rules of the game as you go into it, right? Not to last minute you they move the goalposts, especially when they feel slightly uncomfortable about you or opponents where they run against you. Democracy is a game. You go, you get voted for. You need the mandate of the people. If the people they don't want you, not for impose yourself on the people. But we're going into the elections because we cannot be indifferent. We cannot sit aside when we see the profession, not they reflect the values and the bar, not they reflect the values and the ethos of the profession. There's this issue about who are the voters. We need to see the list of eligible voters. They don't pull some kind last minute complex procedure for say simple theo where we for don't go left we sleep there, we don't get we receipt. Now they don't say you forgo, you go with your ID card, you go with your sleep, then go snap you, then send text message to you. I don't know if na Sludge now, I don't yak bad so because Sludge gets a very advanced procedure, but not to something we una do last minute. Una take una time, una sensitize people, then una roll out because when you have a membership body we spread across the country, you need to do things ad hoc. You have to make sure you engage people, you get them buy in, they understand the process.
With them doubt here. Will it mean, una go challenge the outcome of this if it doesn't go your way?
We believe they still have an opportunity for allay some of them reasonable fears that we get about this process. For instance, if you don't say, even though we believe the time for registering people that should be extended even up to a day before the actual elections. If you don't say now the 29th, people that we pay before May 29th and then they vote, let's have the list. Publish the list. So I can look at the list and say, I am there, I am eligible to vote and be voted for. Not to say they depend on the so-called magnanimity of an individual. Let us have the list. Secondly, let's have a clear agenda for the actual proceedings. Because, mind you, this is not just AGM. We're having a conference and an AGM. So usually, what we don't use, day one, na the conference. Day two, na the AGM. We need to have a program for say, clearly saying, day one, no, na the conference. Na day two, now we forget the AGM. Currently, we just have a list of items for say, we forget this statement, this report, this panel. We don't even know what is happening when.
So the bar, like you mentioned, this is a profession, not only the association, but the profession itself. Well expected. People, they consider una for do things the right way. You know, you won't get it perfect, but at least in accordance with what una M&A say for ensure transparency and accountability. What the problem with, I get Juliana yesterday, it was the same complaint. What the problem with the bar being where it is presently? What thing will save the bar from this whole, I'm not sure picking the knife, you go ask yourself, say you want to be lawyer, they all go proudly say, I want to be a lawyer. It's all waiting the apple of the bar. So.
And that is understandable. But like you rightly say, these are things that what we don't do. We know they get all these issues them. Me first, I no go run for say them people they mean bad. I think me default could always be ignorance. For say they don't know. Maybe they don't participate Pamba Association business before, so they don't know how things are done. Maybe they don't take them time for consult people them for see how things used to be done. Because interestingly, when you look at the makeup of the executive, you're supposed to get 2 ex-official when are members of the previous executive, with the president being one such ex-official. So if you they ask and you they listen, will you not know? then maybe these things could have been prevented because we get established practice. Now it make me too much. I don't want to blame the M&A, but rather I want to look at the individuals, the way don't they steward this M&A for say, is it that they don't know? Or they want to pretend like say they don't know. But nevertheless, that's why we have electoral cycles. If you're not able, put down. Allow other people them we get the capacity, we get the mindsets, we get the vision for maintain the respect with the bar association gets.
What's in the outcome of this election will mean for the bar? You know, the legal profession as well.
Yeah.
Because what is clear, and within most lawyers who I don't talk to, even Naya, very senior lawyers as well, don't accept now that the bar is seriously divided. After Kenema, it been divided, everybody get their interest, but after Kenema, don't be more divided. What's in the outcome of this election will mean for the bar?
You know, as things they grow, then they evolve, then they meet different stages. What am I saying? For you, they grow, you go through different stages. But what you have is the opportunity for say, this point here I don't reach. I go allow a poil, or I go use this as an opportunity for grow, for go back to the drawing board and say, how can we make sure waiting lead up to Kenema, what happened in Kenema, what happened after Kenema will not happen again. Because even after Kenema, there was an opportunity. There was an opportunity for bridge the gap. But if this current executive not been taken steps and they, all is not lost. The next one, my colleague said, the next best time is now. Waiting the bar go look like, I go always go back to this vision where Martina Benda don't put out there for say, we're looking forward to a bar where we get unity, we get trust, we believe in accountability to its members and to the public. We look forward to a bar we believe in democracy within the bar. We look forward to a bar where they seek the welfare of its members in a way where actually they impact the lives of the members, also for just put on up a flyer. We look forward to a bar where they get a strengthening professional excellence and legal education. And this is something that is very close to my heart, where it comes to continuous professional education and education. Me not teacher picking, and me also I don't teach. I've served as a lecturer to law students. So it's important as we get more and more people coming into the profession that we maintain a certain caliber. And the Bar Association has that responsibility for make sure that we empower, we colleagues them, we encourage them for go specialize. I mean, even though this executive, they say, hey, they count scholarship, but and in a government scholarship, now some people we all entitled to. We need someone who is intentional about lawyers. We care. But individual lawyers and building an institution that will stand the test of time. Now I'm gonna go tell you, say, even though currently we have colleagues who have formed the Lawyers Society, these are well-meaning colleagues. These are colleagues who, because they get this high aspiration of what it means for the lawyers then come together, these are colleagues that will provide so much value to the bar. We will firstly want to see a united bar, right? Unfortunately, my colleague be there yesterday, they talk about how, after the election, people, they know they talk to people, then, but come on, we are colleagues. We're used to seeing we colleagues as brothers, as sisters. We want an executive, a leadership where we will convene, bring people then together, where you get that senior lawyer, where gets in wealth of experience, in knowledge. But some of them we lawyers, they get textbook themselves, we right now, we want and say, you have to forget. Young lawyers should be able to benefit from that mentorship. But if we get leadership way now for make by power, for impose themselves, come on.
The way the campaign to even this election leading up to this, you have concerns about the processes and procedures of the election. Will you come out of this election as a united bar, whichever way you go? Because you have opponents. You get other people in bar with as soon as the opponent and all of that. Will the outcome of this leave left the bar united or more divisive?
One thing I can tell you, Usa would all reach so lamngana. Now what's in say man butuma watch. We will always remain engaged with the association. Okay? Me, I don't get all other profession. Now the bar association, and I'm a professional association. That is why, personally, I have been engaging with the profession. I have served the profession, and even with then with the questions that I have, I don't sit down at my corner and grumble. I've written a letter to the National Investment Board. I have taken a matter to court. I am asking, man, you know, this is not just
You don't
about
feel the bar go court?
Oh yes, we're in court. We're in court because there are serious governance questions as well. Namgana, this is not just about elections. There are important things. For instance, now 2 years they cancel. May I not see audited accounts of an association
Where people then they go presenter?
The provisions of the Companies Act require you for don't publish, you for don't send them to you members that you audited account 21 days before that time day. Today at the 10th, we get meeting the 31st and all see audited accounts. Not just for this year, by the way. On the previous year, for the last 2 years, we've not seen anything. They've not filed anything with the corporate affairs. But people then they pay their subscription. We write to different organizations for sponsorships. We they get money. What are you doing with the finances? We need to see it. We need to know the direction that the bar is heading. You say you get building project. To side the money they come out, how the money they pass. So these are serious governance issues that need to be addressed. Every officer, at least the president, the treasurer, the secretary, they have to give their report.
Will the bar be more divided or united on their whatever the outcome could mean of this election?
I think the bar has the opportunity to rise as like a phoenix from the ashes, as Tenki say. We have an opportunity, even from now leading up to the elections. Some of them concerns are what we get. Any good leader, instead of you be defensive, you get the opportunity for can say, Bo, until una want list of voters, una hear the list of voters, no una at call. Bo, una want agenda, una look the agenda, let una at call. Una want know how we get for do this election, now so we dey make her. Okay, una want can vote, una pay una subscription, una can vote. That should be the posture of any good leader. You know, for tense, this is Bo put your hat down, Bo. This now we bar. The bar belongs to the members.
But there's tension already.
Yes, there's
and leading to the election. You don't take the bar go court. You're concerned about the processes and procedures of the election. And you're going to this election very tense as members of the bar.
No, we are not tense because what we try for prevent. Now, the kind of statements then where my colleague Sidoya yesterday, they say, oh, what did they do? They did not take any action. Okay, now until now say we'll not take action. Okay, we don't take action now. No left and palm. Oh, we ought to know better. We for don't do this. So we are covering our basics.
Are they out of sincerity, like una don't they say for address the problem them, or it like we serve need for make way on point. Everybody holding on to their own point.
Lamrana, I should say before this time I come on air, so I'm sure the public was not aware that we're even in court. Not so. But this is, we don't do, I think, about 2 hearings there now. But because we're not looking for sensationalism, we're not looking to wow anybody later and say they want any of the facts for the bar. That's not what we're going for. We care about we association. We just want to make the right thing for be done. A lot of time, resources, and energy has been invested in the bar over the years by different. If you know the kind beautiful initiatives them where lawyers they don't do for the company lawyers them aspire the leadership of the bar, you know that even we don't get previous executives them we don't engage with organizations the outside of Sierra Leone, even up to the UK bar, for make sure say if you're a Sierra Leonean, you're a member of the bar association, if you want to go practice na UK, then they even create a special waiver for you. You know, they go begin take all the exam fresh. So funny achievements, and then the bar is valuable. The bar very important. So we have to maintain
is this an
the
effort
bar.
to rescue the bar? You sound like the bar is somewhere. Someone needs to rescue it and redeem the bar. Is that the idea? Is that why you're in this?
Honestly, Lamrana, this is a client call for let we get all hands on deck. A lot of people have invested in the bar. I be go through the M&A yesterday in preparation for Kaya, and I see the names of the people that would inform this association. These are people who have served their profession and continue to serve their profession. Even the one they don't know pass away, they have left a mark in their profession. Year after year, we don't get different people in leadership. I think we owe it to them for maintain the legacy where they don't build. It will be a disservice to the profession. It will be a disservice to people who have served the profession, who have been members of the profession, for let the bar just be the bad end of a joke.
The bar gets a very serious image issue presently.
Yeah.
Based on what's written on the happen, the kinema and the back and forth, even how na the campaign. As public relations person, somebody they aspire for be public relations person for the bar, what will you do differently to redeem possibly and get them school picking them, be proud again of wanting to be a lawyer, for redeem the bar image?
Not so funny work there ahead of me, man. I don't get for easy for me. But I think say fundamentally, I believe say this not a work when me one get for do. Now work where I go call me company lawyers them, and also important stakeholders them like you and other professionals them for continue for do. First, I think my strategy get for be in threefold. Internally, for strengthening communication amongst colleagues, for build that collegiality amongst we self as colleagues, and also forget that open dialogue between the executive and the membership. Forget regular reporting, for report back to we membership who we get decisions they will for take, for encourage them for be part of decision making processes, and particularly for engage, for reach out to colleagues them, particularly one that we don't base na Freetown, because it is the Sierra Leone Bar Association, not the Freetown Bar Association. Secondly, for engage amongst stakeholders them. We get with judiciary, we get we Office of the Attorney General and Minister of Justice, and also by any coincidence that he is the titular head of the bar, and we respect him for that position, and we value that position where he gets. We know they dismiss him more. We want him for the amongst you, because we believe say when you engage with your stakeholders, you have an opportunity for collaborate and make an impact. We have colleagues in other professions, yeah. We get close relationship with Slange, we get relationship with the medical doctors, we even get with football gala where we can come together for play. And it's about engaging with them people them, whilst maintaining our independence, by the way, because as a bar we're supposed to be independent, but for make sure say we build strong relationships for advance the mandate of the bar, the rule of law, access to justice, and thirdly, I could say externally, because the bar, we're not operating in isolation. We have other like-minded association. We get the African Bar Association, where I will sit here proudly for say we have a Sierra Leonean who is a lifetime member of the governing council where of the AFBA. We have a member of the bar. We don't serve as the chairperson of AFBA Women's Forum. So Sierra Leone Bar Association not they do well. For make sure say what we get them relationships with AFBA, with the International Bar Association, we send the people, then go attend the conference. If we translate to the Bar Association, not to go attend conference, you snap picture, you post on social media and everything. Now for make sure say when we build this connection, Sierra Leone Bar Association is able to contribute to strengthening those bodies, and they're able to influence what we do here.
The issue is not just about image.
Yeah.
What started earlier, you talk about the values of the bar, why it was established.
Yeah.
The people will not just see the bar as a professional body, but as a pressure group as well. And an association, a professional body, we could stand for the people, champion public interest issue, interpret the law in some ways, hold powerful people accountable. But if you check with Facebook now, and some of the conversations say, why don't they get Naya? People get concerns about the independence of the bar. You get people who belong to political parties who've been leaders of the bar, even at now, Martina, where you do it, where you believe in vision, the opponents don't say she should resign. They call for a new resignation. She is affiliated to the ruling party, just like Tuma Jabi. How, what's in our own idea of making the bar independent and gaining public trust? So the public understand, say, we have cell unions, even with their affiliation, but then tin up for we the people.
It's important. This word, trust, now something we will not take for granted, and now something we as leaders and as stewards of the association, now something we need for earn from the people, and you build trust by saying something and doing it and living up to your word. The bar na an association of people. As individuals, all man get what's in their heart. But when you come together as an association, not about your own personal affiliation or your personal interest. It's about that reason why you're coming together. We've had people who have served as presidents of the bar, who have held positions in the bar, who have served in public offices, who have been members of political parties. Then they don't stop them from performing their function as a leader within the bar association. So when you are president, when I am PRO, I am no longer, it's not just about my personal values. It's about representing the values of the association.
Where do you draw the line? Outside institutional independence, like you say, we've seen people who are connected to political parties. I'm sure Unaema get anything we say, no, if you belong to a political party, you go join, you go be executive. But where do you draw the line? Say, even with your affiliation, the values and the responsibilities of the bar come first. I think that's the concern of members of the public, because we've seen how people have used it in a different way, even within the bar. There's confusion about waiting for talk, but waiting not for talk, but so how for talker, how not for talker.
Rightly so, people then go get concerns, because when you appoint person, you get for be sure of the person in character. For say, even though this person this affiliation, it go do what it is supposed for do. The bar is a members organization. The membership, we know we safe. We know say this person and so it go behave, not so it go behave. So that is why and this is something we're very inspiring for me with Martina Benda in candidacy, that people support her because they know say she will do what is necessary. And the bar a members organization in the sense that when we make decisions, we come together, we call meetings, we engage on issues. And if you see a press release, that is the decision of the membership. Now the position, leaders are consultative, then go call senior lawyers, then go ask them for their opinions, for say, this thing here where they happen, how do we respond? But law will not just limit the bar to just responding to sensitive political issues. The bar, as you say earlier, has a responsibility to the public. For instance, the bar, we don't get programs that like face-to-face with the law, where you get lawyers and they come and they host radio programs, TV programs, where then they talk to the people and they do public education to the people. These are initiatives that have been anchored not just by the PRO, by the way. We have members of the bar, like one of the aspirants and now for this election as Vice President Nikki Spencer Coker. Now be one such person where we do that show day for do public education. The bar does not also, we don't need for wait for let something happen, then you see the bar pull press release. We can take up issues. We can say something is going wrong. For example, you don't take up this initiative of the railway line bridge. There's nothing stopping the bar for saying, you know what, we're going to take up an issue. What is going on? in the correctional facility. What is going on with certain laws they would don't put in place? Would they say it's not being implemented? There is nothing stopping us from doing that. And I believe say that approach Nainge for be the focus of this the incoming executive as I get confidence so lama. the incoming executive led by Martina Bendu Ibena. Lamrana, I believe say in me over 10 years of practice at the bar, I don't build and benefit from having relationships with members of the bar. I don't learn a lot, and in the different ways in which they don't put them trust in me for serve them, both as assistant treasurer and treasurer within the bar. And I was proud for share say I just complete my tenure as chairperson of lawyers. As una no lawyers now the all female association of female lawyers where they provide pro bono service to women in conflict with the law. And in all those elections them, I don't know if I could call it election. In a moment them, I ran unopposed, Nama, because I don't go and earn the trust of my colleagues them, because I think it's important when you're serving, you represent the mandate of the people that will empower you. I am not perfect, but I am open to learn. I'm open to listen and for make sure say we all collectively build the bar. So when I win, it's the bar that will win. So when I'm in that office as PRO, I will be speaking for the bar. And the bar deserves a voice that it can trust. My colleague was here yesterday. And he has been on here a couple of times. And a lot of the time, they contradict himself. I remember the day where they pulled that notice, where they suspend the AGM. I was slightly embarrassed for him because just that morning he was on here saying we are all set for election, we are ready to vote. And so I'm a bit concerned if that person one day they so the next day so if 9 days speak for the bar. These are all the things that affect trust, by the way. So you have to be able to say something and do it and live up to it.
So what should the public expect if we are going to this election and you win, Martina win? Let's say the people who share the same ideology win. What should the public expect? And what if that doesn't happen? What should the public expect of people like Kuna way they out now the campaign for this position?
Lamwana, the values on which we are running on, that we want unity. So the people and the members of the bar.
What does unity mean to us? Is it bringing the one them way from lawyer society, or having a bar at the end of the election if Martina win, Tuma no win, Tuma and the others are still part of the bar? Is that what unity means, or it's una coming in and bringing the one that we've been done?
So make I just pull small story. I remember we just conclude the lawyers election. By the way, it was very successful, went very smoothly. People registered, they voted. Some people voted online. May you see how we be capable for advance as lawyers, you know. When they announced the results for president, the two candidates them, guess what they did, Lamwana? They hugged themselves. They hugged themselves because a democracy. The people then vote for who they want for represent them. No means say that person is not capable. And no means say that person is not going to continue for work for the association. They hug themselves. It was so beautiful to see Lamrana. So we are used to going into elections. Not of it. We're used to going into elections.
Accept the outcome
wherein, I mean, if the process is fair, it's transparent, it's credible, then the outcome will also be such. This is not a do or die. It's an opportunity for let we serve and bring what we believe say the bar need at this time. We'll continue to remain engaged with the bar. Unity for answer your question, it's not just about bringing people from law society back to the bar. It's part of the agenda. But over the years, we get practitioners them where don't be left behind. We have colleagues in the provinces where they know they include them per we activities. Of course, as a reflection of your values, Martina Bendu Ibenda, she has gone to Bo, Kenema, Kono, Makeni. You know, be presidents, the mommy don't be woke. For make sure say they are part and they benefit, they feel belong to the bar. We get practitioners them where for one reason or the other, they're not they engage Bamba Association activities them. We want a lawyer there, we boku, not to be all they go na court. What about the one them where they in corporate institutions? How will they make the bar association relevant for people like that? So we want for they in a position where every person, as long as you are a lawyer in Sierra Leone, you entitled for be a member of the bar. You come, you declare your interest, say, I want to be part of this bar, or you register. We know they're in the business of, say, we exclude people there for say let them not pay subscription or take part. Yesterday, my colleague talk one fearful talk say how they can't terminate or suspend the membership of that we very senior colleague. I mean, if not for joke, you need to sometimes you need to talk as if pan joke because as a leader you want to bring people on board.
Okay.
So now done then we mindset. So the public for expect for say we will consult with people. We will be proactive. We're not going for be reactive, but we pass something be now they run kind of na radio for can explain. No, we will bring initiatives to the public. We will engage in public outreach, public legal education. We will engage with institutions. There are certain bodies where the Bar Association gets statutory representation, police council, different MD departments and agencies, and they will then put under the act say a member of the Bar Association. We expect the people that will send for go represent with them for they engage that then platform and then they report back to the membership and the public.
Okay.
And then we also want for work on the welfare of our members. Our members, our membership, they grow, and we want to get a society where we get good lawyers, trained lawyers, qualified lawyers, lawyers the way they conduct themselves with high level of ethics and composure. So the bar should be able, for able to create that platform there, where would they empower we memberships then.
Okay. Finally, what's my message to lawyers where you qualify for vote, right? You qualify for contest.
Bobs, I don't pay me subscription. I only receipts with 2 hands.
Okay. So with that message to your colleagues, you're going into this election, why should they vote for you? Can I give you opportunity for campaign now?
I see. Thank you, I appreciate it. Me heart's full up. We are still on so today. Because I am a proud member of the Sierra Leone Bar Association. And I want to make the association continue for be a thing of pride. So I want to take this opportunity for talk to all colleagues, including the members of the executive right now. The one name we don't register and they head Nabintumani at the end of the month, the 31st of July and the 1st of August. Even the one name we don't register or interested for participate because of the grievance system, well-founded grievance system we get, and in one way for many reasons over the years, they don't feel excluded, they don't feel belong to the association. Bar association, are we all own? It belong to we. Let we make sure say we build an association where we go all go be proud for be a part of. My highest aspiration as PRO. Now for able reflect and talk and represent the mandate of the bar. We stand for something, we believe in something, and we get the capacity for able represent and provide them services then to the public and the people of Sierra Leone. We deserve dandy. So if una make me the PRO, I give una me word say, me voice go be a voice where una go trust. Me yes go be yes, we una go able speak to and I go listen. And we were able to amplify the image of the bar so that the bar will be everything where we be mean and for be when it was formed so many years ago, as we can proudly say, we are the oldest bar association in sub-Saharan Africa. I'd invite my colleagues in at the executive. let we make this process here credible, something we will all go be glad if we be associated with and engage with. Una publish the list of registered voters. Una circulate the documents that una supposed for circulate, the audited accounts, the financial statements. Una put out the program. Lo we know exactly how day 1 go day and how day 2 go day. And I know go tell for entry to now for encourage membership participation on this. So we other colleagues them we will register and we're all excited for going to be to money. I look forward for Siuna, I look forward for get to vote and on a continued engagement even after the elections them on then 2 days them.
Okay, well thank you so much Ebuntengbe, the aspirant for the public relations officer position of the Sierra Leone Bar Association. They don't get commander now yesterday. We try to forget other aspect them, forget a conversation. The bar is a very important professional body, just like we sludge. Yeah. A lot of people they look forward to waiting the bar go say. We get constitutional review where they go on, we get election where they come, we get things them where they happen. People rights to free speech, get cyber law yesterday. The day before yesterday I get a lawyer now Wuri will talk about the cyber act and it explain to people they're waiting for do and waiting not for do. So the bar is a very important and enviable and well expected profession. So we continue for get other aspirants them for continue with this conversation for know waiting them go do differently or waiting them one for continue for do as directors of the Sierra Leone Bar Association. We'll take a quick break. We can talk to our next guest. Continue for stay with me.
In the heart of Sierra Leone's dynamic rhythm, Rocal Commercial Bank is your beat to a brighter financial future. We're not just a bank, but we're your financial partner committed to your success. We've got the financial tools you need to rise higher. Our team is here to serve you with speed and a smile because your time matters to us. So, are you ready to unlock financial prosperity? Highlighting key banking services such as Keke loans, Combra account, fixed deposits, SME loans, internet and corporate banking, from savings that grow your dreams to loans that fuel your ambitions. Demonstrating fast and friendly customer service. Showcasing cutting-edge banking technology and ATMs. Access your money anytime, anywhere with our state-of-the-art technology and a network of ATMs. Our Rocal SimCopper app puts banking in your hands, where you can pay for EDSA, AfriMoney, Orange Money, and pay bills including school fees and make transfers to other bank accounts. Remember, you can also experience Rocal e-banking today. Then join us now. Visit any of our branches or explore our website. Rocal Commercial Bank, your bank of choice.
The Climate Memorandum and Articles of Association have served lawyers for many years. However, recent issues concerning membership rights, electoral procedures, and administrative processes demonstrate that significant reforms is now necessary. To achieve this, my executive will establish a committee to lead consultations among legal practitioners and mark out a blueprint for the reform of the internal process of the bar, which includes a review of the Memorandum and Articles of Association. The committee will also comprise senior members of the profession, young lawyers, representatives from all regions, senior practitioners, corporate and private practitioners. The committee will also be responsible for developing and administering a clear electoral framework. All electoral rules, eligibility criteria, nomination procedures, and timelines will be clearly defined, published well in time, and applied consistently to ensure transparency, fairness, and confidence in electoral processes.
Colleagues all, my agenda is not merely a political statement. It is a covenant with every member of the bar and with the citizens we collectively serve. It is a promise of transformative, principled, and accountable leadership. I invite every member of the Bar Association to join me in building a bar worthy of the trust our mission placed in us. Together, we are stronger.
We gladly for make we inform people and I formally say we go host all the heads of states them on the 19th of July. We go be on a Sunday at Lunge. But also before we go to Sunday, ECOWAS also gets what they call mid-year statutory meetings them. We then go for all. And then go start the meeting and day from the 12th to the 14th, where the first one will be the 39th meeting of the Administration and Finance Committee, when a technical meeting. The other meeting after that one day will be the 56th ordinary session of the Mediation and Security Council at ministerial level. That same day, ECOWAS SEF will also organize what they call the joint MSC and council meeting, where they will discuss on compact of the future, when are on the same July 15. From there, ECOWAS will also hold what they call the 96th ordinary session of the ECOWAS Council of Ministers, where we consider the chairman for that council in our Minister of Foreign Affairs, Alhaji Musa Timothy Kaba, and the chair that day. Then go all that day from the 16th to the 17th. Well done, all that they go happen at Freetown. They go happen at the Bintumani New Hall, where now the all meeting there go take place. Well done, them statutory meetings there. On the 18th, we go be on Saturday. President also gets for commission the new conference center where we don't build. Now, this new conference center, then go for Column Julius Mada International Conference Center. We president get for Commissioner Lunge. We also get for commission the ECOWAS Logistics Depot. We also now part of ECOWAS their own capability. And then well done for the 18th. After that one, and they will go rest. On the 19th, when at the Sunday, when at the biggest day, nine presidents go host and chair the ECOWAS summit of the heads of states them na the conference center. So now these details and then at the press release so just pull, and we believe say this not just President BO. This now about Sierra Leone. This now about we all from what we should say Salon get the capability and the capacity, we get the people there, we get the technicality, we get the know-how, and we get the leadership for organize summit like this Naya. But it also means say because we believe in accountable leadership, as we go along, we get for take citizens them along with we, for make we also the inform citizens them waiting they happen.
This is Yvonne Akisoyer, Mayor of Freetown, and I come to tell the residents of Freetown, Freetonians, dirty must go. So waiting will do about that. We will not pass that new bylaw. We mean say everybody for register with the approved service provider. If you don't know you own, then you for dial 8244 or go to the FCC website for find out. For call them, let them come and register you. Payments will be done using an app, online payments, cash business not the day again. If you want a bin or a bag, you will able to get them from your service provider, where they all now don't customize and make them standard. But if you want to use what you get done yourself, all right. We want to let everybody member say this na law, and because na law, FCC don't sign MOU with the Sierra Leone police. Now then serve the EPRI for enforce. Not give you dirty to then push for bottom with the ala clean salon. Freetonians, let everybody register with an FCC approved waste service provider. Let we work together for ensure say dirty must go.
Take a chance, take a chance.
You don't hear the good news? With Darlene Mercury, you don't come with the biggest news this year.
With the Mercury Win a House raffle, you will get your own chance for win host this year, especially if you get lucky. Make we celebrate the Mercury Win a House raffle where they begin April 1 and end July 21 this year. For qualify for this raffle, you for play up to 50 leons where you buy it per online sports game and up to 250 leons per the Vegas game them. The more you play, the more you will get chance for win. But you no go qualify for the Mercury Win a House raffle if na bonus money or free spin you use for play. You go only win with money where you pull na your pocket for play, and you for make sure say you buy it inside this period where the game then they go on. Now for try hard and increase your chance for win this host na the Mercury Win a House raffle where they run between April 1 and July 21 this year. Play more Mercury online sports and Vegas game them and win more raffle tickets them. The more you play, the more you get chance for win more raffle tickets and get more chance for win host where Mercury don't put down. This na big one. Mercury Win a House raffle don't come for we. Sometime na you young don't come so.
Respect to all Massive and crew. It's been a long time you've been away from home. That's why me come back, the way me sing things like one, me bring you these conscious reggae vibes. Jah be my guide, Rastafari. Papa, you been tell we say, make we trust the process.
Been tell we say, Lord, trust the process, so not give up. Now hope, now they keep winning, and I hope they make within every other weekday with the canaya. Can't talk to we safe, ask questions them, talk about the things them way they happen. Now hope. I guess some people can tell me say, I guess some people they listen. I'm sure they listen or they watch me right now. Then they can get conversation about hope in Salone in better one. Well, me not somebody we I get hope in this country. It might not be during midterm, but I get hope say we'll get a generation, we'll get a leadership. We go understand say if we change this country, if we lead by example, and the people will follow. May I believe in leadership. Me not to I not get the peopleship. I believe say people can get role for play, but I believe say with the right leadership, the people will fall in. They will follow. And like the home, if you get us, the daddy not they show leadership, the mama not they show leadership, the pikin and go find and difficult for grow up well. That is what I believe in Salone. But I get hope in Salone. I hope say no matter which challenges, we not so bad people. We get people away bad. Few people away bad where they make things difficult for the majority of we. Hopefully, like I will be tell we they say now we go enjoy this country. And they tell Nafisa to now say and other young people they say now they get for enjoy this country. Let them patient no more. So I didn't so them be tell we. But now they give hope to people them. Live with hope, things will get better. We can talk about tourism, diversifying Sierra Leone economy. The tourism sector is a very huge sector globally. And sideway governments and they make money. Not only for people who they can have beach, but people who they can do ecotourism. People them way want know the culture, the tradition, sightseeing. You get domestic, you get people the way they come as well. There is a recent report from the World Bank where we've been published. We published the report today where actually they talk about Sierra Leone in tourism sector. The report say in West and Central Africa, Chad, Cape Verde, and Sierra Leone stand out, experiencing a growth of 25%, 24%, and 23% in aviation passenger arrivals, respectively, in Q1 of 2026. 3 of the analyzed countries in the region decrease in air-on-air aviation arrival flow. These are Sao Tome. Other countries then decrease, but with the data they show say there is increase in people in where they can our country because of tourism. So this morning we can talk about that. What they mean? How do we improve on that? How do we sustain that for ensure say with tourism sector grow? So we don't go depend too much by with minerals, for better this country. So this morning I get me senior colleague, big brother and very good friend, Emmanuel Ebi Toure, we are the head of Public Affairs and Communication at the Ministry of Tourism and Cultural Affairs. Good morning, Mr. Toure, and welcome. It is a pleasure having you here for the very first time.
Thank you so much. I'm really impressed from what I see, especially with the teacher in a class, you know, the entrepreneurship. You don't learn till you sit down on the steering.
Yeah.
So thanks very much for having me.
Thank you so much. Thanks for coming. I just read the data to the public. I remember we shared that story. There were mixed reactions. People were saying, both sides this data, they come out here, pot tax, they expensive for cancer loan. But, you know, I've been under the minister now. I think it was last year or early this year. We talk about, you know, improving traffic flow, people coming to salon. There are challenges. But how the ministry, how we get to this point? What's in the ministry don't they do for ensure we get to this point?
Well, basically, we see the tourism sector open up after this 2023, and when the new minister he come up with his own strategy, by the way, and manner how for promote tourism. And we see some time ago a visit of the UN head for tourism come Sierra Leone. We talk about tax-free visa and all of that, some of the key challenges. But actually, we bring this whole thing up. We reframe with national narrative in terms of how for improve the tourism sector. And that has been the minister in key strategy. What you mean by that? To try for position Sierra Leone as a country we get beautiful beaches, we get nice landscape and all of this. What we do is using the new media now. We first then have been traditional media. You have to spend a lot on the BBC for letting sell them, now the magazines, etc. But now with the new innovation and the new technology, we increase. We discuss around that one day through visibility and make sure say a lot of people seek interest in Sierra Leone. And you talk about key challenges in as much as expensive way people will they talk about, but you fair not say people grow interest. Now, a lot of people out there, they relate themselves to Sierra Leone based on we history in terms of their free trade, the slave stem, etc., related to Bonds Island. People want to see some of them thing here. So most of the people try for come in for can see waiting that they see on media, waiting with they share out there, waiting with they say about Sierra Leone, how really attractive. So that increase the rate of a number of people where they come. A clear evidence of that, if you go see say a lot of hotels that the hospitality industry, most of them they expand now, number of rooms, this, that. If they're not be they get business, I mean it would have been closed. You know, some of them not. But now we see a lot of expansion in that direction. That they tell you say directly that people are coming, like we mentioned, not only for can see them beach here, but for trace their history back to Sierra Leone. Some of them they come for see the business structure, how they will invest in tourism in Sierra Leone, and we through that rebranding they will try for develop your own brand for Sierra Leone. And it's like you see the new innovation with the try for explore for market Sierra Leone, and waiting the president may talk about diversification of economy. We pull them from the mining sector and see say there is wealth also in tourism. You can invest in tourism, transportation. You can invest in gastronomy. That is, we local food, the way they produce, how we can improve them for get a better taste to international standards. We cuisine them way they make. People can get interest in all of that. We can come for invest in the tourism sector.
So, with all this, there are challenges, access, infrastructure, and all of that, and some of the conversation cost as well. When they say hotel costly, especially for people who want to do internal tourism. The place they wait for go something, the roads them, the people who they run them business themselves, they complain about running cost, overhead cost. But what's in the ministry they do? What's in some of the incentive there? What's in the ministry they do for address some of the concerns there?
Well, basically we look at cost where the the impact directly on in this tourism sector, you fair not say not one area involved. For instance, if people can put on fuel, let's say some of the hotels them the coastal areas like number 2 electricity no reach day, then they run on generators, all that they impact. So all we can do now for work with the other sectors like energy sector and other key players then for ensure say then cost we negotiate them for make people go be attracted to the tourism industry. People not only that, we self now the tourism sector can do with personal research, like for instance promoting local tourism. Plenty people go say, well, I left Boa, come free tongue, the hotel price $9, then they charge me not Leone. Well, these are things we come together for through the National Tourist Board for bring the key players and the stakeholders them on board and get them dialogue with them how best we can able for suit prices, based on the standards, the class, and all of that, we go attract a lot of investors. But actually, when you look at the cost, probably now in the flight sector, more people been talk about say expensive. Now we don't see about the tax. Now good news to where we see say that we have been on day for the tax. Then you go find out say very shortly if that continue, you go see the influx of people coming in because. Let's say you the couch with family now 5-6 and they waive 25, let's say 50 per person for tow flow. I think you don't save a lot for like you can spend more in the hotel in other things. Then I think said a welcome news. So this means dialogue day and the engagement day at different sectors. Even the Africa heads of state, if you can recall one of the conferences, but they talk about the transportation costs within the sub-region. First way back in the 80s to early 90s, we get West Coast airlines where they operate within Sierra Leone, Liberia, Gambia, etc. And transport not been so high, we go affect the sector. But like I say, at international level, at the sub-regional level, we also they continue for engage partners them and stakeholders them for ensure say them price they are not affect the tourism sector.
Okay. So Mr. Ture, waiting at the main projects then within the ongoing now, the current one them, we know the ministry they use for law international people them. Also, people are also na salon. So, which are the main projects them for, law tourists them na salon?
Well, for bringing more tourists, like I say, first time the narrative of Sierra Leone, we get Corona, we get Ebola, after the war, we try for resettle. But after that resettlement day, we find out, say, in the diversification of the country economy, one key sector where we look at the Gambia, Zambia, Tanzania, Kenya, and other countries, how much then they contribute to the GDP through tourism. With all lessons learned from international best practice, we also try for enhance that for Sierra Leone, for the international tourism. Remember, if you go out of Sierra Leone, then you know salon history. If you check Guinness Book of Records and check the tourism sector, then you know why people really want for come in Sierra Leone, for come associate themselves with this country, with the natural view we get. We don't say we get internally, we get real own challenges in terms of man-made activities. I think on our program here on clean salon, the clean free town, something like that, with the city council. The dirty the world they do now, they affect even the blue economy, the sea, and this are the beach areas and all of that gets affected, and it affects we tourism area. But if we able for enhance down the and make sure say we promote the clean enough for they attract people and for come. And the one big thing we try for do also, it's not only about the international, but even we were in the nationals. How we they move from here, go Kono, like I'm sure Lamwana Goro but the Waima area when the Portuguese they try for infiltrate this country for take part of Sierra Leone. You go see the war graves and normally we observe then this then people want for take tour right around the country. So how we they try for improve on that day? We not do them alone, but we they work with other sectors or MDAs like the National Investment Board. You hear quite recently we had a very big international marketing in London. Usai then go market Sierra Leone and engage the diaspora in terms of investment in the tourism sector. So we try for change the lens from that perspective. Locally here in Sierra Leone, we want for let's take the cultural part of the tourism. We want for less schools they imbibe instead of their unnecessary variety shows. Now they get cultural days where we they able to depict how the kono, the temne, the limba, and how we tradition day. So when we they practice that one day, people also they come for see we fashion. Let's take the trade sector, then tell a man them. We want for the styles they own at the wear Fridays. We also want for portray African, but let it show Sierra Leone style. How they go innovate for use with raffia, for use with country clothes, for put her into the new fabrics. We for make that they show say this now from made in Sierra Leone. These are some of the things. With musical sector, we at the entertainment part. Now another side for attract tourism. You know, for come to Sierra Leone. People talk yesterday, now one of the programs where I engage, they talk about then we traditional dance, so they get paddle, kiri, kono tender, etc. But again, challenges and the way they infuse that because young people we come after the 90s, nobody knows so we they do this as a ceremonial purpose for ceremonial purposes and for attractors, the drug aspect. This is the one key challenge we can affect the system. We make them make some ban, you know. But if really we see say this can promote with tradition, people they come outside country for come view some of them with parade there, I think it will bring enough resources to this country.
So let's talk about Leicester Big Viewpoint. You know, it promotes local tourism. It show Freetown. They get that kind of panoramic view of Freetown. So is it accessible to people? You know, talk about local tourism just now. Is accessible to people now for go watch and see?
Yes, for local tourism, it open. What do we mean by that? The time they will be go school. Like me go up na Corona, there I go school. I not be ever say radio studio. I not be ever say them because it all state controlled one na be SLBS as at that time. But what in the teacher then they do, then they bring them big Philips radio for we na school. We see now we listen to the news and able interpret. People for able take student them to let's take Freetown away most of some of their artifacts then they. How many of the schools that don't take them picking and go na the train museum? For go see where the Queen be come, which carriage for no use or the train. We not get that time there. How many of we they visit the museum? You see, we for try for imbibe the culture into we picking them for let them able for know some of their historical artifacts and from outside and come on. Now that make us say part of the engagement, schools them or universities for even observe cultural days where them for able for do activities where they depict the true Sierra Leonean culture. So yes, for instance, local tourism. Now interest from various families we can afford them for take your family from here going to example for Freetown. Most people say logo number 2, yeah, but others can say let we go Bure and all of that for see some of we areas. How many they go visit Bonds Island? Now I make the president take the bold step for let himself go work at Bonds for ignite or motivate Sierra Leoneans for visit some of the we cultural sites them or we tourist sites them. So it's open also to people them for move. I mean this why you not get for take visa even. You not get for take visa within your own country. I think you get for move and go to the area that they for let you pick in and self see. Let we not limit yourself just within one locality.
So how the ministry they maintain, you know, artifacts them, monuments them, and also how now they bring education kind of school. We get the special courts, we get the Peace Garden, you know, and other monuments they wouldn't really talk about war, thing them way for make picking the know about Salon, the history of the Civil War, and so many other things them. How the ministry they work with other institutions them for maintain the artifacts and also for bring awareness to picking them at school and also for infuse them, you know, in the education system.
The artifacts sign that make the ministry think wisely. One, for establish the Relics and Monuments Commission. Then get the responsibility for maintain, sustain all of this way you they talk and how we they innovate around them for improve them. That's one aspect. The Relics Commission, they for work with their sectors and they we get them various artifacts. Number 2, we try for do what we call enhance we visibility. That is the brand. Most, I tell you, most schools, most institutions, learning institutions, including tech folks, they're not putting interest in some of them things here. But it's very, very important. But we get only few schools offering here courses for hotel and tourism. You want to learn air hostesship, this tapas, you go Ghana, you go other side. You know, some of these things, if we get an in country, it help with for progress. So the ministry, they work with them sectors, the education sector, the other MDS, for long ensure say, let this be part of even the curriculum for visit some of them with monumental site than they. You talk about an area where currently almost they depict, if not to people, they move the side with the first piece of talk behold around Yile Center, mile 91. It's an important site the way people want to see. Where the Bangladesh them be doing the peacekeeping, try for settle their area. Then they so the ministry they try for enhance branding. And what we do, we work with other partners. For instance, quite recently we hold a conference on innovation, how people go use technology for brand Freetown. We've been talking on the Freetown Design Week. I think I do a release on that. Now, how that can be? You can get your phone. You phone and able to see some of their areas, and then you grow interest for there you go there. Unlike the way we not be go digital, pass you take motor car, they go. But we want also let young people that use innovation, the young people where when I can do TikTok and all of that, do TikTok around those monumental areas. I see one lady, they go to the train station, it say, well, instead they use the opportunity for enter the train of created in those days, 18 something, you know, and they go to the other carriage. These are things where young people can help for market. So, for answer your question, we don't move with the other MDAs for support that, and we they continue with branding and visibility for ensure that. And how will they improve also on the infrastructure? Some are colonial. If you go Bonds Island up to now, the footpath and following it, but how we for improve Bonds Island without to not tamper with the actual ecosystem there? These are innovations we want for let people come up with suggestions. Yesterday, one of you staff make good recommendation to we how we for able for use young people for tell salon story through the cameras, through digital means. And this is very good. Because the sooner we do it, we not reach, we voice not reach, then cable reach. And if we don't get a copyright, say, get the copyright for now, say, in the owner of that idea, and let meet me. So that we can design something on that, how we go rebrand Sierra Leone using young people.
When you really talk, you mentioned paddle, and I want to talk about the lantern then. So the lantern there will be small.
You see lantern?
Yeah, I see lantern then stop for see lantern there. You know, picking the way them born like the Gen Alpha generation, like from 2010, picking the way them born from 2010, and they belong to the Generation Alpha. I know feel say like they don't get that sense they foresee for witness with me witness during the time for lantern with the come out with the see fine lantern there where they then they pass like. What's the plan for like bring back lanterns and dancing in it?
Like I say, with the work with the Ministry of Social Welfare, we work with the relevant MDAs. I think na security reason be big. Some of them here because they begin abuse the opportunities. See, I'm saying attempt for la drink la for on a gutter, on attempt for la this and that. But when once the modalities are in place, we self know saying as Sierra Leone, a lot of people they come. Foresee some of them with traditional dance where they occur once per year. But it takes time and education for the younger guys. I think when I get new name now for young.
Gen Alpha.
This new group, you know, coming up, follow, educate them, say. This now one strategy where they bring they boost the economy of a country, the tourism sector, and part of their activity here in they make people they come and then one way they can lodge just for that. You know how much that they bring? That they also create for establishment of more hospitality areas like hotels. Then go increase. They create employment in the country. So for the lantern, I know sooner or later you go hear word. You go hear a word on that one day because now be a big festival. It not tap day. That education also will begin for care go to the schools them, but with culture, with tradition, where they serve the observe them. I think it go imbibe in them for let them take violence and drug out of them festive time. Then they will go they do them. Let it be civilized that everybody will come. The impact of how the outcome not for be the number of people wounded or casualty, but rather how best we enjoy their activities then they. So I don't say you not see you be not see them, but maybe they not allow he go the dance actually, but he see them. So we want for innovate and improve on them. Maybe the one themselves now where they build the lantern, go don't think of structures how them for do them. Way not for affect security, and they modernize are now using digital means. The lantern, no, the way they come on outside in a generator they will put inside, but sometimes the way they come on, sometimes solar. You see, so then says you don't now they think of how they for improve on her. Left that one, they come to the design, textiles. Then we style them. Though the last
time, I want to ask
yes.
As well. There's this part, I'm not former President Kuma. Been come with this idea as part of attitudinal and behavioral change. Forget Fridays. Now everybody forget this idea of promoting the local attire. How do we get into that way? It will be something where we not just the way they attire, but we promote the people them where they do an say Gara tie dye. How do we promote something like that? How can I sit here and where won't go? Nobody not afraid me say something me now one bad man. How do we promote those things as well?
In fact, modernization don't take place.
Yeah.
First then, particularly around the way where and the way the bend you cap.
No problem.
Man and they try you. But now, like you analogy a bit of how we go able to sustain it and how that go be. We all the way African like you here don't get young, but in the Muslim style you get how you make up. That woman self way in your African style. But how do we depict Sierra Leone in that? How do they distinguish Sierra Leone Africana and that of Cote d'Ivoire and that of Liberia, etc. Now this sector they try for improve. Look at the country closer now with the work.
Yeah.
First them they weave at the Sudan for long time. They weave for let it get one or two country close. Now it don't improve. We see now, in fact, some Gara design at the frontage of the Africana way, and they improve on that. Now, it takes capacity building. Yesterday in the press briefing, we talk on that, and have a special session where some of we colleagues then go get abroad. Capacity building. The new tailor man them because the crux of those tailors they will be getting in those days, but couldn't phase out. We get for create interest competitions or something like prizes on annual basis for them tailor them where we self not go to watch just pages on social media. Take this style from me, show take one design, but also one for let Sierra Leoneans and come up with designs. After that artist being come, one of the Nigerian artists, they will dance with Rafia and put them on. I see a lot of women then don't show clothes, they now dress them. We get Rafia, perform Rafia. Right, if we tell them sit down, they innovate styles and put on social media, say, I guess so style. Then print where the creole there will be no say nine and they do try you design and innovate new styles. At the tell you Lamana, we were able to distinguish between Sierra Leone textile dress code with that of elsewhere. We agree Fridays we all were Africana, but I think say let we they portray the now that make again we say we want for go catch them when they are young in the schools, in the universities. Let's introduce our cultural days. So the cultural days, even we film them, like come to that. The most of the producers know they do research of how the typical Saloma mean dress, how paramount chiefs say they appear. We don't do much research on that. These are things so for do so that during we programs on even the movie, the films, we for able market Sierra Leone culture, we reach cultural thing to the public. We need
and
more
how the
research.
ministry they lead that?
Now, the ministry they work with various sectors. I don't tell you about the for hospitality we get the National Tourist Board, the Relics Commission. Now we get other bodies same way don't come up with programs and when we sign SLA service level agreement with them, you know, we want for take up such things. Now that we take in fact the investment conference to UK when a center for business. A lot of investors, about 16 or so, don't show interest for coming in Sierra Leone for invest in the textile and other areas, the entertainment, for put couple day. That is encourage them one day within the sector. Maybe they get the idea. In that fashion free town where we organized quite recently of update free town, you find out say a lot of young people go with ideas, but they don't get the resources for producer and mass. So those investors are also coming in for look at the raw materials. Okay, you talk about Gara. Chinese man and can watch Gara now. They make a plastic. They make. They're not able to get the cotton we they use. If you wear the you go sweat still you tire. But we only make out of we own local cotton. Yeah. So then one and then they come now. How we for improve this sector so that they go produce a mass. We see now a lot of coloration in we country closely. First thing, if you look at we unique color, now dark brown or black, or white and black. But now we get green, we get gold color, we get this. Now then they use different materials for get the coloring for we country close them. So it's very, very important that the investors then come, they work with the ministry, we identify the people, then we get them technique then they for improve their sector then they.
Okay. We see the minister, when we get a press conference, the minister has been out, she's been out there and don't they engage you know, na different conferences and other partners them. And I see we're big on this UN, you know, gastronomy and hosting all of that. But waiting at the impact, waiting at the benefits mostly what they get, where from them conferences they are what they attend, you know, international conferences, we get for do with tourism, waiting at the benefits, waiting at the returns.
Well, basically, I start with one GISO. We, through the Office of the Vice President and the National Investment Board, where we hold the diaspora conference for go and get nice photos and show we beautiful beaches, we rainforests and all of that. And then I just mentioned to you, say, up to 16 investors prepare for come Sierra Leone. And by December this year, we get a very big program now with those investors where they come. Mark you when they even come, let's say 16 times the followers and the experts, how many hotels they will take within and they bring inside this country. We don't get bigger conference facilities now with the Airport One, Alunge, where then they make and all of that, the bounty money and all of this. If we encourage international conferences, now we can hold one of the biggest tourism conferences here in Sierra Leone. Take all them delegates around the world. If they can here, you know what they make in terms of resources. You know, in terms of buying from, even we go big market, buy we local products, then they bring investment come na Sierra Leone. The other thing, capacity building, waiting other people who go learn from other people them, how they don't able for reach this stage, and based on your question on sustainability, how they don't sustain them for reach this area. Quite recently, I've been there Capo Verde, and go see the tourism sector, you know, how they go about for even transform the country, don't na island, but how then they able for attract other people. So like one of the benefits they learn from the international conferences, how other people don't make them from that stage with them in day to outside and day. Also, we self they try for attract. That is the clear evidence you self don't get on the World Bank report on how tourism, the number of people where they visit now don't increase. Now, where we self go there, we they use, we not can go no more attend the conferences, but rather we also get we own platform for market, we product them through flyers and the reality of what they can go. Take the next conference where they come up, for instance, on gastronomy. Gastronomy, this now we local cuisine them, we type different food them. May you waste that lamana sometimes me don't see or eat different salon food where you not taste it. We need for know some of them here, and investors are coming.
One day
how for
best pillar.
You see, so you don't eat box, I eat. You see, a box and a vegetable like it grown then farmland them we hear right, but it set hand like motaman hand. Yes, and then the cut I'm like why you the cut potato leaf. Yes, it gets. I make I tell you say we get a lot. Yeah, and you get them mushroom. Yeah, then you get a leaf with fiber spinach. But people say naturally when they cook them, they say even if you get warm na belly, it kill them. But it's very sweet. You see, so all the local cuisine and people they come around the world for can see what in salon can able display. And then investors where they come, they also can see if it's possible for let them make it as a canned food where other people go taste. We get the in fact they grow like weeds. Some of them plus us and they, you know, but not everybody know them. We only know potato leaf, cassava leaf, and all of this. We don't really suppress the cassava leaf. That the other vegetables and they will see them like weeds. So this big conference where they come, one, they attract a lot of investors to the country. Two, we they fair not only on the mining sector like we get the mining week, but also we they get investors where they come say let we produce, for instance, these plazas and can them. So that with brother and sister them they can then can just dry them, put her in can and go. But this time if they put her inside can them, people could eat her outside and not say this is salon traditional food. So we get a lot.
Very important.
And let's not forget say like in the entertainment aspect, the reggae festival, because a lot of people ask on hey, why on another salon. Yes. Because we get an agreement and the MOU based on the background where the Jamaicans themselves they trace back to Sierra Leone based on slave trade, we cultural exchange, they're always willing for come and help we revive we somehow in Sierra Leone through music and the messages. But what do we do? Because reggae, you know, everybody seem for like reggae music and this and that, we develop something out of your local instrument, then the balanji, the shegbure, and all of that. We call them troop beats.
Speaking of the One Nation Reggae Festival, it was a huge one last year. What are the future plans for the one this year? Reggae for happen.
The festival.
Where the can this year, the One Nation Reggae Festival.
Now this year, because if you say next year,
I'm talking about this year. What are the plans for this year? I say the one last year been huge. What about this year? What are the plans for this year?
We don't set a date already, and that is from the 22nd November. All right, then go there down to the 28th, 29th of November this year. But what you want for do, you know, with conscientization going around the country, because you find out say that festival they attract people all about. Yes, from Kailan, from that of McKinney, from. We are also going to meet the people for identify those talents. I mean, they talk about it should be choosing we own local beat, how we self-able transform we own local instrument for play nice reggae music.
Now so, launch the 2-beat sound.
Yes, we don't launch them already, and now we did now try for roll out for do the sensitization, go around the country, engage young people. Music now other industry where they attract a lot of revenue if really they do one well. So we want for the reggae now one aspect of them. We own salon music using we own local instrument or we own beat can able enhance that sector there for improvement. The film industry, now another aspect of tourism where it calls for a lot of improvement if only the film team they able come together for let them see themselves for work to go towards a common goal.
So during this festival, the One Nation Reggae Festival, why not promote salon music? Why just Jamaican music, reggae music where you know not Jamaican?
Now a fusion of both. We not just a come no more, not just the Jamaican we can and they perform. But really and truly, Sierra Leone artists themselves go take up the stage. We can call them. But you know, where the general them particular area na reggae. Like we did with the troop beat, where na one lady winner, we didn't give you the floor. So for instance, the winner for the troop beat, we may likely put her up the stage for, when the reggae artists they come.
Produce a song?
Yes, he produced a song. We give the beat. We produce the beat. We in sing, you know, on that beat day. So just for enhance the competition, because if you say let Lamrana do you, this one do you, this one do you. Sometimes we're not gonna get what thing exactly one, but we produce a beat using with local instruments and at the end of the day, then compose a song right? And do and it was very interesting. So if we go around the country also using that, and we pull like 2, 3, we go allow them take the stage, for let them show their talent elsewhere. And I'm sure if we continue with that Sierra Leone, like late Amara Kaba, when I was in Nairobi, now the only salon music I ever hear in the reggae station. It play on that standard way where all side they appreciate her. The Amara Kaba lady on the road. It hit all side. You see, so if we self get this, I'm sure Jamaicans then go on for see this guy.
Who don't the headliner? Who don't announce? Who don't the headline this? Who don't the artist already come?
Yes, it's already there. I'm not able to tell you off head, but we go make sure we say Jamaicans are coming. Yes, they are coming. We don't sign an MOU with them and with the EU ministry under because we did trace research each other's background to Africa and all of that. They're ready for camp Sierra Leone.
Emmanuel, finally, what's in the ministry strategy for sustain some of the gains with the happen, especially opening up and raising awareness on domestic tourism and as well building the infrastructure for people and where they come in as tourists for visit this country for different things.
Well, with sustainability plan as a ministry, one we look at with strategic branding, because all of this will happen. So we see even the minister here and there going up and down, all are for enhanced visibility. So we want for continue for do what we call strategic branding, for develop a national tourism identity where you see them, say, yes, this is made in Sierra Leone, this one is from Sierra Leone. And also for use there with natural beauty, we'll get there with fine hills them. I see one photo where somebody snapped from the sea, and they look at this we landscape here, very beautiful president. You say na free from this, So we continue in that direction. Second, we want for do what we call heritage investment with a view for sustain what we do. We want for restore and promote. We cite them. And get global importance so that there we local sites where they talk about Bonsai Land, TY, Utamba Kilimi, one big challenge that they road for go there. But we want for see that say work with the sectors we responsible, let we improve that road network, and ensure say we able to get the kind of phase we want. Then Bons Island, today the water be almost they go, but if I not with the bank and somehow the water not go cover the island with time. So innovations and how we for improve on them, where we not go affect the natural part like coaching them, they show the president, then grave them. With time the grave will sink or a loss. So how do we improve on that? We will not tamper with it. So we get specialists where they come for help. We put that together. Community engagement. Now, one of the sustainability plans we want for continue for empower with local communities. Like I tell you, we've been getting a lot of their old slave chains, machines, or ship them, relics of them, but come and don't cut them for make scrap metal. Yeah. Until we do community engagement, going to that area, a Weimar section in Kono, going to Kankore and the border. If we not rush and go do something about her, then go if you want mind they see, then don't see diamond one side in that area there. So we want for continue for do and empower local communities them and not to mining no more for give them precept, because if you left and so they choose between mining and tourist where they can. So out of the income where they generate loss, and even number 2, you go agree with me. Why make people say clean? Now because the community put hand and then they go clean the place. So the proceeds where they commodity, they get percentage. We want for ensure say themselves get something precepts out of waiting then they get from their community area then they we also want for engage them. Art and crafts, it all lost. Where they sit at their schools, local art and craft, now software they buy, what you know able make, okay, and go for teacher. But we want for let people they use the innovation, like what they see before me. If I not lie, something a towel, tire.
Na tire, yes. Na tire.
Tire, then put some fabric around them using rope. Locally produced. You see, this don't make something on the craft side. We go attract diaspora tourism.
Can I want to show the table where Emmanuel they talk about? We get
Yeah,
the camera
I think
that can show that. You can zoom
you
on now.
can-
Yes, this is not locally produced. We
Yes,
procure
I see
them
the
from
Bible and the Quran there on
paper
top.
tab, yes, we procure them from somebody where they do the naya.
Yes.
It's just how you dey promote.
Exactly, that they help for promote. Yes, exactly. This is the
Yeah.
This is all out of
Now
handmade.
woman they do them by the way.
And thankfully, we theme for this year, tourism year, we say creativity, innovation and creativity. So we dey look at innovation, how we dey improve on the sector for make things work properly. Similarly, we dey look at infrastructure development. For how we go able to sustain them. Now, this infrastructure development, but could inside and day, even for land, for let boat land day, na problem. Pass to tire them. So if na small jetty or improve on her, way for make her attractive, way somebody can, even strain for reach na the point. Then their infrastructure also, other countries, if you go to Lamrana, like take Italy, which I don't work. Then colonial structures, they not ever tamper with the outside.
Yeah.
They only they do the interior. We enter inside. Oh, you really feel say you did it. Safari Park Hotel in Nairobi. If you visit it, we are not. You see outside na touch. Them inside. And when you see the bed, they make a like that we contribute. We now stick then just cross. Yeah. But today we don't contribute na elephant grass or either touch. But then get nice venue, etc. So that for depict with traditions. Freetown here, when them be the top of Bodos there, a few now. We don't broke them. We they take permission because that's all we want for work with city council. Some of them here, let them not change the outside, but help them for improve. So we can with technology for improve. That go able to sustain so that we picking away them born. We come after we go able to see some of them. And lastly, digital promotion. For sustainability, we want for bring in as innovation they go. We want for bring in the new technology for promote the tourism sector. So at the end of the day, if you go inside, you not go ask Wi-Fi there or internet there, you for meet internet there. You for there inside there like any other side, you able send message. If you go Bonsai, you forget internet access. You go na any of we tourism side there, you for able access it. So the environment also is key. Because we don't see say the water some of if we not take 10 so we'll beach then they turn poto.
Yeah.
Because
sand
mining and all of that. Now a whole policy now we don't work on the ministry for ensure say pollution, sand mining. They thing that we will affect. You see say statistics the way don't show now how much the sea don't come inside. For affect the area as a result of erosion. Okay. So with sustainability plan are some of the key areas that we had mentioned.
Okay, well, thank you so much, Emmanuel Ebiture from the Ministry of Tourism and Cultural Affairs. I think we don't get an understanding of which in the ministry they do and which in are the plans them. I'm sure we get for continue then conversation there on with the after the rains and the festive season they come. And hopefully we'll get you some other time. Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
You're most welcome.
We'll go end with a video where President B.O.B. visit Bones Island. We'll go get the video now.
This island is 12.85 acres. As early as in the 1400s, you had the Lancados. Basically, these are people that were shipping from Portugal and then they came into the Sierra Leone River. They started having affairs with the natives and then creolized the community. That's why you started having Afro-Portuguese. So this orange rock was part of the entertainment for the slave merchants. So in 1726, it was recorded as one of the first golf courses on the continent of Africa. Joseph Dory was a chief agent in Bones Island. He operated all of the activities on Bones Island. But when he died, his colleagues basically brought in a marker for him that they were talking about him that this man was a man of an upright character. This is a big space. This is a big space. This is a big space. You brush right, go down. It's a big space, and the African village just lived here because there is also the idea of African spirituality, like Prime Minister was saying. Africans never knew that people having this scientific depth.
This plaque commemorates the historic visit of the First Excellency President President Julius Malema, President of the Republic of Sierra Leone, to Bones Island on the 11th of June 2026. As part of this commitment to the preservation and promotion of Sierra Leone culture and historical heritage.
Well, this it means big thing to it means a lot, because for a president for Ghana, this small island, we think that this small island, the Plateau Island, Pepel, Kuba, you come, you see the president face to face, and only be the same on pictures. But today, I see him face to face and know to shake hands.
We should shine in for the president come out today from season 1 by the first time today for seeing the new right. Today I is president. Today one day, President Madabio came at Venezuela in the radio free side. And he went to Ocean of Europe for sure. But God only can possibly today for it for sure. And we thank God for that. And we really appreciate it very well. I'm really glad.
Every Sierra Leone, I came here because it is important that you know your history. It is important that you try to live that history. I just laid a link there. That was the way our ancestors were brought in this island, to be sold. Many never walked back. That was the getting, the point of no return. I have the opportunity to come and to go back that way. I put a name there in many of the many Africans around the world whose our ancestors who went through that, they never came back. And I hope that Sierra Leoneans will learn to live together, knowing that you have a rich heritage and we need to live that to be able to navigate an extremely difficult world that is still ahead of us.
The Mamama village get their rights today. 3 youth leaders are still in prison since the protest against the bulldozer company.
Having heard the argument from both the prosecution and defense, I hereby declare the following. On charges of embezzlement of funds, not guilty.
Hey. Oh, this country.
On damage to community welfare, the defendant is not guilty. This verdict is subject to no appeal.
From 1961, them still not change the plan. Now all thing in we on. Now we forbid the change where we want see. From 1961, with all the dreams and no plans. Now we understand. Now we forbid the change where we want see.
Give we road for come true. Now we running out of time. No they wait for 1, 2. Every other day they get plan B. Red and green promises when no they ever come true. Gay now we turn you a mulala. Gigi now we pay my way mojala. Now we mini result and let's say nasara. And with the youths and don't understand the matter.
I know you not go believe say so many good things there for we all. We you are no say no to you business. This time we the younger them for involved.
So make we count one time. Left the buckle talk and all the bad arts behind. So make we count one time. Show them say now we God don't send.
We run out of time, so make up your mind. Messiah here, you know, not to the artist no more, not to the boy, Danny, Drizzle, Incredible JJ, and Aminish. But we all now we God don't send for rescue and save this country. They go on with video link now. Get me one Sierra Leonean where they playing your part for change this country with waiting they do now in little corner. I'm sure you don't see the United Africa wears where I don't wear now. Don't they showcase me friend and brother Afiz nine they do We get them on the video link now for talk about an event where they get over the weekend na the UK it in London. Good morning, Afiz.
Good morning, Coach Lamana. Good morning, Smith Media.
Why do you enjoy the
Morning,
weather,
Salon.
right?
Good morning. No, it's too hot, but yeah. We don't even complain, because that's what we don't weather that one time for here. So
Yeah,
we're making good use of it.
I know, but thanks for all you're doing. You know, we need to recognize people like Kuna where they come out now the community, they engage people and they only they produce product them will they use proudly as Sierra Leonean, but as well they engage the community and see especially picking them young people. And so you get this event, the family day picnic. I just want to talk about them briefly. So people in whether UK or London where they listen to we or watch we, if then they think about if we're gonna on the weekend then can attend. Waiting this day about.
So basically, African Wear is now a clothing brand. We're big in making clothes, and we originally from Sierra Leone. We did other nationality stuff for them, but because we mainly Sierra Leoneans, we thought I'm fit say in fine for more together people and count them as a community and everybody celebrate. You get few other big organization in London here. We always do a small picnic at the park, but most of the time people don't focus. You know what I mean? Bringing the family together, like kids and all that. And we being a brand, you know what I mean? Of course, we aim an objective now for also make profit. It's like giving back to community, you know what I mean? Sharing the knowledge of Salon. Because when you watch at each and every piece of what they make, the sport jerseys, you know what I mean? If it's socks, if it's shirts, if it's watch, and get meaning, you know what I mean? We derive from Salon, we get meaning from Africa, as well in fine for passing on to the generations. And like you always say the Gen Zs them, for me, you catch the Gen Zs them, you get to catch them in a certain way. Now I'm not even talking about the Gen Z, even the small one, you know what I mean, the 8, 9 old. You're not going to just call them and can't see no type of they can do story can do so they do this. They go and we talk and say activities go book out everybody on board. Grandpa. Then you the young one, you go able to see granny, or you the young one, you go able to say, oh na Afiz in Pikinande or na Kotolamana in Pikinande, this is how they behave now. So then they eat plasas, then they eat plasas, it's okay no for eat plasas, you know what I mean? Things like this for just share knowledge, you know what I mean, empathy as well in the community and giving back.
Yeah. So this is open to the I'm sure not this is not the first time you're doing this, right?
No, this is not the first time. Now, UK, this is the third time. We can also get activity back in our Salon, America, and things like that. But UK, this is it.
Hello, Hafiz.
For we now, UK now, this is the third time.
Okay. Before we come on this talk, when they talk about, salon tourism, promoting Sierra Leonean brand, I know you've been doing UAW for a very long time now. As somebody with this sector, the creative industry and all of it, how has it been and how is it like, sustaining this? We don't see brand and don't come, then don't lose. But you've been able to sustain this. You don't do jersey for Eastern Lions. We don't use the jersey way they do the Sierra Leonean one for go watch Leone Stars out of Salona Nations Cup. The president, the first lady, and other senior citizens and don't use waiting you they produce. What's it mean for then at this market and able to sustain them?
It's never easy. It's easy, but like you always can say,
we individual as Sierra Leoneans, we have to play our own little parts, you know what I mean, no matter every corner where we day, you know what I mean, just for sustain what we do or sustain usa we come out. I remember 7 years ago, the reason we make a start for those salon products and like, we encounter Independence Day, pass you get for go, you go look for green T-Seas, you go look for white cap, you go look for blue t-shirt. That was the goal, you know, for do something where anybody can just pick up. And from London, I also think as well for marketing a salon, because I was born and raised up in a salon. I know most thing about salon. I said, okay, if you go all in a salon, not to all man want Ankara, not to all man want go, I'll be able to pick up something from a salon from Naya, Ugandan friend, for Guy, you know what I mean, my English friend, waiting will be the easiest. Now say, okay, things like t-shirt, cap, you know what I mean, streetwear way as well, where everybody would wear, but at the same time, we're able to sell with nationality. And if you look, for example, with first edition Sport Jazzy, the inspiration come because of the blue one. I know say later we'll talk more about the inspiration came from the sky blues, you know what I mean, the beach, the sun. So the second edition, and get for do with black edition, we get green, you know what I mean, a net way, you go to the villages, them, they tell you know the insects them with the lights, you know what I mean. You can only find that, you know what I mean, in a peaceful atmosphere. The third edition, get for do with the proper green, white, and blue. The fourth edition, when you ask majority of Sierra Leoneans, you know what I mean, we love red. That came from, you know what I mean, people that
Hello, Hafiz. It seems like we dey get some difficulties with the network. But yeah, Simon, you can just show some of the product that we have Hafiz been the talk about. Me don't the use them, and I don't see them, and Yusuf can get them. We can talk to Hafiz on how you can actually get some of them product there and what it mean, you know, for promote a Sierra Leonean brand like this, the United Africa, where we try to get Hafiz again on the line and try for conclude this conversation. But not forget we get a birthday today. They'll just play the birthday song while we try for link Hafiz on the line again.
Very, very many happy reasons. So I give you my token gift. Because this music, because it's cheap, that I know you will appreciate. Ooh, yeah, I wish you a happy birthday. Ooh, yeah, very, very many happy returns.
Respect to all massive and crew. It's been a long time you've been away from home. That's why me come back, when me sing things up, when me bring you these conscious reggae vibes. Jah be my guide, Rastafari. Papa, you been tell we say, make we trust the process. But man, it is called the progress of the process. We are in suit and tie, and dirty character. Thief man, they all a thief now, this is them batter. I, Rasta man, me know Eric Cockembull, me represent blue, white and blue. That's what me have to do. You meet the water dirty, you know it make you settle. And then you jump beside, you don't dirty and more. Thief man, they all a thief now, this is them batter. Salon they go behind, who that now we go believe. Oh, this na wrong side life, now we dey live so. If they all a thief, who that now we go believe. This na wrong side life, now we dey live so.
I think we don't get Hafiz with the time for conclude now. Yes, Hafiz, once more, welcome again. We show on the screen now, if you can see, we don't show the different design them. But if people want this product, how do they go about getting it? I know you can come with an IR, you know, people, you can get event now, who can get but how do they, if people are within a UK as well want to attend the event where you get over the weekend, how do they get in touch?
We'll get a website, we're at www.United African Wears, or you could Google United African Wears. We're on all the social systems from TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. or you could message me personal social media. So when I Afiz Mohammed, so or tomorrow as well, we dey sell the product to them. Today noontime we go release with summer edition online. You know what I mean? People should look out if you're in London, if you're around outside London. You know what I mean? It will be nice for come down for can celebrate with we. For can celebrate with the United African family. For can
the man behind the United Africa wears, I'm sure. You know, we na product to myself the way and always available. Na him been do this allowance vessel be way. Na the other day was show na India. So some of the product there on screen, very nice, durable, quality as well. Well, I think we end now. We get back there today. I need for preparing ready. Maybe there will be lunch or breakfast this morning before man go for prayer. And yeah, we really look forward to waiting for happen. Nafisa too. How has it been on this show a week now? It's a week now, right?
Yes, it's a week.
Yeah, on your birthday. How has it been?
It's a distant dream, but it's so real. Like sometimes I feel like it's not happening, but it happen now. And I dey pray say, you know, I go really able for match up to the speed, you know, to the standard where you don't set, and I go able for go and do well for the people of Salon, and do well for journalism, and do well for amplify the voices of people them, and do well for public interest media. I'm glad you.
Yeah, glad you get a very good birthday. Well, thank you so much. Thanks for all you're doing, and we'll continue for do this, continue for go together, and just prepare in mind no more. Say one morning you know go see me. She can sit down and do the whole show, run the whole show. So if they ready in mind for that, you know. Yeah, but we want to end by reminding SLRSA and National Disaster Management Agency, and the one that we're responsible. The bridge na railway line, it in a condition where we need for pay attention to it. I know get a lot of things where they go on. There are a lot of challenges with resources. We know, we understand that. But Simon can just show the video on screen so people can see. But we cannot risk the lives of people, thousands of people where they use the routes they every other. They may not left for pass actually. And me they advise anybody say it doesn't make sense that you see that kind of risk there and they use that road there. I know it's difficult, people I know they live around there and they don't get any other side for pass. But me, they advise me, even me on good people, and said, please not use all railway line. They carry this bridge right now, we are in the rain, then they come heavily, look the downside, you see that they don't eat and all. We need for pay attention to this and see how we could protect people and not wait say something happen, we begin shout, we begin Allah say if we be no. This is right in front of us. We're seeing it, we will take action. We don't for wait till problem happen. We know SLRA be non-coded, they don't put slab them, but people don't push them, slab them they, you know, then they use them heavy duty vehicle and they pass it. And it's risky. People and they live on that day, people and they live around there, and we need for take this seriously. So they bring and come to our attention for take action and protect the lives of people. Don't all fault into God there. So we'll meet back next week on behalf of myself and we birthday lady in the house. If you get gift, you can carry it and can drop them around. Maybe lunch go there, you can join me later and celebrate the birthday. But thanks for being with us. It has been a very busy week. Next week, therefore, be very busy as well. We therefore get a conversation on the ECOWAS conference, what it mean for this country, what are the costs involved, and yeah, we can forget the views of cell unions as well. But we'll meet back next week. Thanks to all who are on the with we. People already listen to in our radio land, and we on 103.9, and we partner radio stations them. People them where they watch we in Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. My colleagues them, production and technical team, and my co-host Nafisa too, where they celebrating birthday today. We'll meet back next week. Have a lovely weekend. Enjoy responsibly. Be a law-abiding cell union for God and country. Serve your conscience. Try for do waiting right. Avoid waiting wrong. Because this country, and we no more go make am. If we not make am, we'll continue for complain. And for complain, not a solution to the problem. We all can be better people. We all can support government, but as well, we can hold government accountable and ask for dignity and better life. Have a lovely weekend. Stay peaceful and continue to stay to Truth Media. Bye-bye.
Respect to all Massive and crew. It's been a long time you've been away from
This island is 12.85 acres. As early as in the 1400s, you had the Lancados. Basically, these are people that were shipped in from Portugal, and then they came into the Sierra Leone River. They started having affairs with the natives and then creolized the community. That's why you started having Afro-Portuguese. So this orange rock was part of the entertainment for the slave merchants. So in 1726, it was recorded as one of the first golf courses on the continent of Africa. Joseph Dory was a chief agent in Bones Island. He operated all of the activities on Bones Island. But when he died, his colleagues basically brought in a marker for him that they were talking about him that this man was a man of an upright character. This is a big space. This is a big space. This is a big space. You brush right, go down. It's a big space, and the African village just lived here because there's this also the idea of African spirituality, like Prime Minister was saying. Africans never knew that people having this scientific depth.
Hello, my name is Sulaiman Stevens, and welcome to June Highlights. This past June has been an exciting month for His Excellency Julius Maada Bio. We commenced June with mercy ships. Following a successful 3-year medical mission in Sierra Leone, the global mercy vessel disengaged on the shores of Sierra Leone, and President Julius Maada Bio was there to say goodbye.
For the past 3 years, Sierra Leone mercy ships have carried a shared responsibility. Together, the responsibility to restore health, strengthen institutions, build human capacity, and bring hope to thousands of our people, some of whom we have already seen. 3 years ago, when the Global Mercy ship arrived in Freetown Harbour, it came as the largest purpose-built civilian hospital ship in the world. It arrived carrying expertise, compassion, and a vision of service. But more importantly, it arrived carrying a belief that every human life has value and that quality healthcare should never be determined by geography, income, or circumstance. Sierra Leone welcomed that vision with open arms. Today, we bid farewell with profound gratitude to all of you who have made this possible.
As Sierra Leone prepares to host the mid-year ECOWAS Summit, President Bio visited Lunge to follow up on the progress of the construction of the ultra-modern Julius Maada Bio Conference Center, which will host heads of state and government this July for the ECOWAS Summit. Providing reliable and sustainable energy for all Sierra Leoneans has been a core desire of President Bio. Achieving this, President Bio in June commissioned the 30-megawatt solar plant at Newton and the 10-megawatt solar plant for Lunge.
We are gathered here to commission the Newton and Lunge solar power projects to mark another decisive moment in Sierra Leone's journey towards energy security, economic transformation, and also sustainable development. But today is more than the commissioning of 2 energy projects. It is a statement of national ambition, a declaration that Sierra Leone is investing in its future. Electricity is not a luxury. It is a necessity. It powers opportunities, strengthens livelihoods, drives enterprise, supports innovation, and fuels national development.
Honoring and cherishing our past to tell our own very rich stories has always been a passion for President Bill. To highlight the significance of our past and to promote tourism, he visited Bonds Island, which is integral to our story.
This is my first time here, but it is such a critical history, not only for Sierra Leone, but also for the African continent and the diaspora. I am overwhelmed, bereft of exact words to express how I feel today as I stand here. But I'm happy I did. And this will not be the last time. I will come here to internalize fully, maybe on a private visit, to fully understand how our ancestors dealt with the way they have been treated. We should read our history more, be inspired by the many people who have shown that we, when we engage our agency, we have a lot of models, role models that we can copy from.
Completing his tour of Bonds Island, President Bill visited the newly constructed viewing point at Leicester Peak and ended his day at Takogama Innovation Center, which is near completion. Traveling to perform Hajj was marked by uncertainty and disappointment for Sierra Leoneans before the Bill administration. President Bill addressed this by putting robust structures in place, and this changed Hajj process, enabling our Muslim brothers and sisters to perform Hajj with dignity and pride. So this June, President Bill observed the Jumat prayers with pilgrims from the Holy Land.
I'm glad for Una and welcome back Una all on behalf of the people of this country, and we hope say the religious life will get, the spiritual guidance will get from we imam them, we pastor them, and everybody go make we become a better country. The way where the committee where we constitute them and the way they don't respond to a call for make them make hard business simple and less stressful for una. So we business for make sure say nothing not happen to una. Now that make not to forgive everybody or put your hand in a pocket. But we don't make this. Plenty people they no one day shake me hand. But because of what we organize, we don't benefit from it in future generations.
As we prepare for census this December, Statistics Sierra Leone was with President Bill at the Presidential Lodge, marking the final step for the nationwide cartographic mapping process by mapping the State Lodge.
Now I want to ask you about the household of this lodge. And what I say household, what it mean? Now people them where they all they eat from the same pot and they recognize one person as the head of that pot. So that set of people that we refer to as a household. So I want to ask, how many households then they in this lodge?
We get different pot there, but I want household did.
One household. Okay, so that are one household. So the number of people that within this household are 7. Okay, sir. So for the mapping, for the household count, 1, population 7.
Strategic infrastructure that enhances economic activities is central to the Bill administration. President Bill has taken a decisive step to upgrade ferry crossing points by constructing modern bridges. This initiative was further exemplified with the commissioning of the Manoa Bridge.
We are going to commission the Manoa Bridge, a modern all-weather crossing that will replace the uncertainty with reliability, isolation with connection, and delay with opportunity. This bridge is a declaration that no Sierra Leonean should be disadvantaged because of where they live. This bridge exists because our government made a deliberate decision to connect communities that had been isolated for far too long and invest in infrastructure that improves the lives of our people.
In June, His Excellency Julius Maada Bio celebrated 2 graduations. Amina Maada Bio, the President's daughter, graduated from primary school, and his wife, the First Lady of the Republic of Sierra Leone, Fatima Maada Bio, graduated from the prestigious UCLA with a master's degree in Public Health Administration. As the month of June ended, President Julius Maada Bio, the first sitting president to hold a town hall meeting with citizens in Sierra Leone, held one in Makeni to speak with Sierra Leoneans and answer questions on governance.
The breadth of changes will happen and the rate at which they change they happen is such that you need a governance system with agile and you move with the pace at which they changes they happen. Everybody, starting from the Leone Accord, we end the Civil War, we have the document we draw for take care of all the problems, the way document everything happened to the Truth and Reconciliation Commission, they do recommendation. They say we need to change the constitution. That because they realize in as much as the constitution not to be solely responsible for the things that will lead to that war, when I want the bitterest things that will happen in our history and this country, it also played a role. And for that role, the lack of change played for better civil war before change. Pakabastata, it don't finish. We did a total review. President Obama also played a part in moving from one state to another through Justice Kawa. So we don't look at this in the nearly 30 years as a people and not one as people that do not know what to do. 30 years for changing one document. That is fixed. We not certain as to solve the problem. And that process, we don't say, I don't time or just with the end of the final.
June was hectic, but July will be remarkable as the chairman of ECOWAS Authority of Heads of State and Government, His Excellency Julius Maada Bio, welcomes heads of state and government in Sierra Leone for the ECOWAS Media Summit. So join us next month as we highlight President Julius Maada Bio's activities.